What y'all doing? What y'all doing? Y'all ready to hang out about here today? One person in, Choppa. Choppa, hang out for a minute, man. I'll be with you in 1 second. Entertain people as they come in there, Choppa. You hear the voice of someone off screen. Give me 1 second. Well, I know it's been 1 second. Okay, so give me 30 seconds. How about that? 30 more seconds. 30 more seconds. Okay, make it 20. Make it 20 now. Okay, we got about 10 more seconds. In case you're wondering what I'm doing, I am clipping my fingernails. Always honest. Most of the time, not always, but you know how it be. You got 2 people in here now, huh? 2 people, okay. 3 people, all right. 3 people. Welcome to Shoot the Shit Saturday with me, Liver Cheese. Holy crap, what is that? What is that? What happened? What is this? Did y'all put this here? What's up, guys? Liver Cheese. I just came out with, did y'all put this here? Or do you have anything to do with this? Did the dogs put this here? All right, well, before we start the show, I gotta, this right here, having something like this, very dangerous today. Very dangerous thing to have something like this in your area. So, what I'll have to do, I don't want to touch it. I don't want to touch it, so we're gonna take it like that. Oh God, it's so scary. It's such a scary thing. Oh my God, I hope it doesn't touch me. Oh, we get it over there. Hopefully we get it. Okay. Woo, saved us. All right, guys, I saved us. Oh, thank God. Sorry about that. I know y'all were a little worried about that. A little worried about that that rainbow thing that was sitting on top of my chair. Thanks, Jay Choppa. Thought I'd start off with a little humor today. We earlier on the stream, we had a lot of shouting and yelling and stuff. But I'm going to tell you something, guys. After that stream was over, I came home and I shut it off and I looked at the numbers. We gained 20 new subs. 20 new subs on that stream earlier today. 20 new subs. I've reached out to other people too. Guys, did you see earlier the truck stop and guy called me over and he watches the stream? He might be in here right now. He might be. I also reached out to a couple of new people on Facebook. One of the guys, his name's Randy, and he I don't really know him personally, but I follow his post on Facebook, and he's a stand-up guy. He needs to be in this group right here. He just went through a lot medically. Something really bad happened to him that was unexpected. And I threw something up for him, and I said, "Come on over here. Come on over here. Sub for the channel. This is your place to recover, and hopefully give you a little entertainment while you're recovering." So, yeah, Randy, he's out there. Again, I don't know the guy personally, but I know a good human when I see one. And So, Randy, if you're in here, let us know. You don't have to if you don't want to, but I would love to know that you're in here. So, what's up, guys? One of your fans stopped and spoke to you. Cool. Cool seeing that. Were you? Oh, yeah, Choppa. Yeah, it was really cool, man, because sometimes when that happens, we've had that happen a couple of times in the last 2 days. But sometimes when it happens, I have to wonder, if it's not somebody that wants to come up and punch me in the face. One of them big bad old racists that wants to come up and smack me down because I dare to point it out. But we're not going to be talking about any of that today unless you guys want to talk about it. We can always pivot. We're good at pivoting here on this channel. Really have nothing planned, really. I have a thing of gummies. I have a lot of questions here. I have a book with questions. I have a lot of things that we can reach up and make our own entertainment with here. I got a beagle over here that's wiping her, doing the you can't see her. I wish I could turn my camera where you can see. Beagle's doing the butt pull. You know how dogs, when they do that butt pull across the ground when they sit down, their butt's itching or whatever. I hope that's all it is. Come here. You better not have some worms or something like that. Miss Beeg's in the house. Going to say hello to her dad real quick, and then we're going to just shove her off to the side because he's going to get in the way. How you doing today, Beegs? How are you doing today on this wonderful Saturday? Get the heck out of here. All right. Sorry, you didn't have to see that. All right. You guys have any questions or comments or anything? Throw them up there. Let's get this party started on a Saturday afternoon. Hopefully it feels good where you're at. It's humid here. It's sticky. I feel like it might rain. If it rains, we're just going to take the party into the studio. Okay. How about that? Funny Bunny Channel 1685. Shout out to Funny Bunny Channel 1685. I was sitting in there, and earlier today I told you guys I might come on at noon or 1 or something, but I'm not gonna lie, guys. I was sitting in there and I did what I tell you guys not to do. I turned it on the news just to keep myself up to date, and it was just nastiness. So I'm like, you know what? We're just going to throw something up in the backyard. We're going to have a good time. I could be on here 5-6 hours today. I don't even know. We'll play it by ear. Get a shave. I can't do that, Paul. My razor's broken. That's the actual truth. It's not broken. I just lost the can't seem to find the charger for it right now. Let's see here. 12:14. 12:14. Trump shot in California. Turn the news off. News is nothing but always bad. Yeah, news sucks, man. It sucks. Except for in here, we got good news. Ooh, I will show y'all something I purchased at the store the other night. It's a limited edition for America's 250th anniversary. It's Planters Peanuts, but check it out. Ranch flavored limited edition Planters Peanuts. I'd recommend them. They're good. News is nothing but always bad. Yeah, that's true, Jake. Look, man. Oh, I got dog hair all over me. I was going to come out here. I'll probably be sweating a little bit out here today, but that's all right. I'm going to go ahead and take one of these gummies. What we're looking at today, we are looking at the Sumo. It's a Sumo and slushy. I'm going to go ahead and take one of these. I'm going to tell you why. Yeah, I just read that in Tennessee, they're getting ready to really, really go after THC stuff. I think they're going after the THCA. I think. But the government's getting ready to regulate it in Tennessee. Well, all they're going to do is they're going to get their mitts in to get some of the money, because that's what they do. But they're also going to make these things very weak. They're gonna make all the gummies and THCA or whatever is legal. They're gonna make it very, very weak, because your government does not like to know that you're having fun out there. Your government always likes to know that you are a good little worker bee. That you just go to work and you come home and you shut your mouth and you don't have any real strong opinions. You know what I mean? They want us to be dumb. Dumb, 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 dumb. So that made me a little angry when I saw that Tennessee was doing that effective July 1st. I knew they were doing something, but I wasn't sure exactly what it was, because it's so difficult to know these days, because they never really tell you what exactly they're going to do. They just kind of do it. And you've got to figure out after it's already done what they did. So, I was like, okay, well, we're just going to have a shoot the shit Saturday. I'm going to take a gummy. We're going to have a good time. I don't care. I got nowhere to be today. I've earned my money. I did my picking this morning. And there you go. Let's do it. Now, I fully expect you guys, if you join me today on this journey, I want you to troll me. If I start getting paranoid or anything like that, or if I start, and it probably will happen, but if I start talking and acting real goofy, I do that without these things. So can you imagine what it's going to be like with a THC gummy? Could get ugly. No, I don't grow cannabis. We're in Tennessee. I couldn't grow it even if I wanted to. I'm a retired Army combat veteran and have to pay a copay before the doctor can see me at the VA, and that's not good. That's not good, Tony. What the heck are they doing, man? That's amazing to me, man. Being a veteran in the United States of America and struggling to get medical care, prescriptions. What's happening? What's happening? I got a couple of veterans in my family too who struggle with the same thing. Disgusting. Guys, we can flip it all. All we gotta do is go back. Well, that one's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard to get us away from a nonprofit healthcare system. But I think we can do it. Cannabis helps. That's so backwards. I know, isn't that crazy, man? And the worst part of it is we do not know how to deal with trauma, as far as like medications and mental health in this country, man. It's close to, if not the number one problem in our country. I think that if we take care of mental health, we're gonna correct a lot of our problems. And then we got to go after the billionaires up top, of course, too. And really, we need to make it where there's no for-profit healthcare system. You're going to get pushed back on the other side. Man, change is scary for everybody. Change is scary for everybody. A lot of people are like, well, doctors, I won't be able to use my own doctor. It's going to be more difficult for me to see a doctor if we have universal health care or a single payer. But we're never going to know until we try it. All right, guys, that's all I got to say about it. Everybody that talks about all these demon words and these scary things, that the isms, communism, socialism, it's words, brother. It's words. All you need to know is if it ain't working right now, let's try something different. Right? That's all I'm saying. All right, what are we looking at? I'm a diabetic, so fortunate I don't live in the U.S. Yeah, that is fortunate there. Imelda, how you doing? I'm glad you're back here. Dead pads don't reoffend. There you go. That's true. That is true. It is absolutely true. Man, all right. We're not gonna go down this road for too long. How come you're not on YouTube Live? I just looked at you're not in the live. It's because I'm going through StreamYard. I'm going through StreamYard, so it's not going to show up over there, Danny. And what we'll do this, Danny. We'll do this. I come in here and I use StreamYard when I'm trying to get subs throughout the day, because I can put myself in a different classification: news, comedy, entertainment, whatever. Whereas on YouTube, when I go through YouTube, I have to hashtag stuff. So what I might do today, I might do a double stream. I might do this for a while on but I like StreamYard because I can invite you guys in. You know, I can put up a link. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I'm not gonna lie though. We tried to use it yesterday with Swan and it didn't work. But if anybody wanted to come in and talk to me and show their selves up on the screen, I could do that. I could allow that to happen. All right, here we go. We got just a reminder: 99% of the Iranian people support the Pahlavi family. They chant "Long live the Shah" and believe the Pahlavi dynasty will return. Look, man, I don't know what you're really talking about there, bro. I'll just tell you this. I don't know, man. I get really bored. I get really tired of it. I'm agnostic. I love Christians if you're a good Christian. I love Muslims if you're a good Muslim. If as long as you are a moral person, I don't care how you got there. I don't care. But I will tell you guys, I'm really sick of religions fighting each other on this planet. I'm really over that. You know, that's childish. It's immature. It does not help your push for Christianity or whatever religion it is if you're running around shouting about other religions being the enemy. Okay, we want to get that out of there right off the bat. We want to throw that out because all humans are created equal across the board. I don't care what religion you are. I don't care what color you are. I don't care what country you're from. You're a human being first and foremost. Adults with imaginary friends are dangerous. How can you be a moral person and follow in the footsteps of Muhammad? Who said I was following in the footsteps of Muhammad? What are you talking about, bro? What are you even talking about? Who is this? Tall? What? Explain to me what you're talking about. All I said was I'm okay with religions as long as they make you a moral person. When you start pointing at other religions and saying they're the enemies, I'm not okay with it anymore. Simple statement. And you're coming on here saying what exactly? How can you be a moral person and follow in the footsteps of Muhammad? What are you talking about, bro? Who said anything about Muhammad? Man, we are in such a crazy time. You know, 95% of the things that people are scared of out there aren't fucking happening. You know that, right? And they're just not happening. It's a fear-based society. We're scared of everything because we see stories on the news and we don't want to go out and talk to other people. And guess what? What a waste of your life. That is such a waste of your life. You don't have any enemies out there. You be a good person. You be a good person and you're going to be okay. All right, now we get that out of the way. I'm done. No more politics. Y'all stop that shit. Done with it. Let's have some fun. I got a good question for you right here, guys. We're just going to start it off Right like that. If you can read it, you can read it. If you can't, I'm going to read it for you. Here we go. What movie do you like more than the book? Give me a movie that you like more than the book. And that, yes, that's going to assume that most of you read books. I know a lot of Americans don't read books. And if you haven't read books, then that's okay. You don't have to be a part of this question. If you've read the Cliff Notes of a book, that counts. That counts. You can throw that answer up there. So here we go. Again, what movie do you like more than the book? I can start us off today. I'll start us off on that conversation. What movie did I like more than the book? The movie that I liked more than the book, and it wasn't by much, was The Shawshank Redemption. The Shawshank Redemption. That movie is fantastic. I could list another one though, now that I think about it. The Green Mile. Also, for me, I think the movie was better than the book. Let's see what we got. Let's see what kind of answers we got down here. Oh man, all y'all want to do is talk about religion now. Overboard, the original. Oh, okay. Over The Outsiders. The Outsiders, Overboard, the original. I like the original Overboard. I never saw the remake. The Outsiders, I'll agree with that. I never saw the remake of Overboard. I didn't see the necessity to even watch it. You know how sometimes a movie will come out and it's like, yeah, don't ever mess with that. Just leave it alone. Not saying that the original movie was anything, you know, it wasn't any Academy Award winning movie, but it was a good movie. It was a good, funny movie. And we love Goldie Hawn, and we love Goldie Hawn and what's his name? What's my boy? Kurt Russell. We love both of them in the original version of that movie. So when I saw that there was a remake, I was like, that's not for me, because I already saw the original. I think it was great. I think it stands on its own. I don't think there's any reason to remake it. That would be like saying, let's remake Uncle Buck. Why would anybody remake Uncle Buck? All right, here we go. I don't think the president went to church 2 weeks in a row his whole life. The facts today. Saving an unborn child by abortion. Do Americans realize almost 50% of abortions are miscarriages? Not only that, Danny, most abortions take place before there's a heartbeat. Yes, that's an actual fact. Most abortions take place before there's a heartbeat. You know, one side took that whole fear thing. Y'all remember how ridiculous it got about that? It got so ridiculous. And if you stand on the other side, man, that's okay. You know, we can talk about it here. But what we're not going to talk about is the ridiculousness that they pushed. You remember they were saying that, oh, Democrats want afterbirth abortion. Do y'all remember that nonsense that they were pulling? I couldn't believe it when I was reading that. I was like, you got to be kidding me here. That doesn't happen. It just doesn't happen, guys. All these headlines and everything that you read, all you got to do is go delve a little bit further. And once you do that, it's going to calm down all those suspicions and hate. You're going to realize, oh, you know, most abortions do occur very, very, very early on in the pregnancy, when they can get to the glob of cells, you know? All right, here we go. Kurt Russell. Oh, 1408 was way better than the short story. Nice. I like that one. Misery. Oh, yeah. God, that's a good one. I like the Dexter Show more than the book. Dexter had a book? I didn't realize that. Yes. Great movie. You're really naive. I've lived all over this country. You simply don't have the depth to live your statement, go live in the ghetto, and then talk to me about the utopia society of yours. Well, who's this? Mr. Tall Neanderthal Paul? I have gone live from the ghetto. And I've taken freedom buses down to Birmingham and to Nashville around ghetto people, like you want to say. You know what? I've never felt more safe around on a bus full of black people. Man, I felt so loved on that bus. I felt so loved on that bus, surrounded by my black Americans and my black Memphians. So don't come in here with that bullshit. I don't want to be in a room with a bunch of you people. I'm going to tell you that right now. All these people that talk about these TPUSA people talking about, well, you're not going to go to heaven. You know what? If heaven's full of motherfuckers like you, I don't want to be there. All right? Simple as that. I got to calm my language down. I forget it's still really early. You just farted? Cool. Was it loud, Daffy? Was it loud? What did it sound like? Did it sound like a cat or a dog or a mouse? Sound like a Tennessee barking spider? I can't stand these people, brother. I like this guy. Oh, I like you, Kyle. I like this guy too. Thanks, Charles. Those black people didn't feel safe with you, though. I mean, you could have something there. You could have something there. But the thing is, once you talk to me for like 30 minutes, 30 seconds to a minute, you know what you're getting. You know what you're getting. You know, I don't want to harm I don't want to harm a bone in your body. I don't want to hurt people. I don't want to attack anybody. You're not my enemy. You're not my enemy. Even if you're a racist, well, if you're a racist, I'm not going to say you're my enemy, but you're damn sure not going to come on my platform and use my platform to promote hate. Now, one thing that's really ticking me off lately are this big-headed son of a bitch, Nick Shirley. And you got a bunch of, they're all the same, man. They all look the same. These kids, you can spot them from a mile away when you see these TPUSA kids. They got big heads, sloped brow, droopy eyes. Usually it's all the signs of inbreeding. You know, Nick Shirley looks like he's been, he's got a shallow gene pool in his family. No, man. I mean, what I'm talking about is these guys that go out and all they want to do is stir up trouble to promote their channel. Nick Shirley's going to wind up dead. There ain't no doubt about that. That is not a threat or anything coming from me. I call it as I see it. I see it happen all the time. And yeah, I don't see him being here very long unless he changes his ways. Because people really don't like to be really don't like to be preached to by Nazis and white supremacists. So, and to the Christian religion, you need to get them out of there. You need to kick them on out. You need to get them out of there as quick as you can, because they're going to destroy your religion. They're absolutely going to destroy your religion. I'm still one that can separate you guys. I understand that the TPUSAers are a small segment of Christianity, a very small little segment. But I'm just letting you know, guys, they're hijacking your religion. Your numbers were already dropping before these clowns came in, and they're not helping things. You surely cannot suggest that this fraud has not been happening, are you? What are you talking about? What fraud? What fraud, John? What fraud you talking about? I need proof. You know me, I gotta have proof. Can't just come in here just talking about something without any proof. We gotta have proof. Can't name one thing Nick Shirley did wrong or racist. I can name many things Nick Shirley's done wrong or racist. Fuck Nick Shirley. And if and you know what? You know what? Fuck you too. You're gone too. I ain't dealing with it today, guys. TPUSA Nazis, stay out of here, man. We're having a good time. We don't want to hear about how Muslims are coming to destroy the country. Where the fuck are Muslims coming to destroy the country? I keep seeing these things about Sharia law and Sharia law being implemented possibly somewhere. None of that shit's happening. None of it's happening. You're all full of shit. None of it's happening. When you can show me that it's happening, then we'll talk about it. Until then, fear-based persons don't come. Fear-based people don't be in here. If you're scared of other people, I don't want you in here. Bye-bye. Enjoy your life. No. Yeah, well. No. Let me correct you there real quick, buddy. Who's this? See no evil. Let me correct you real quick. Now, this guy's saying left is always blocking people who disagree with them. No. Left is always blocking racist motherfuckers and homophobes and Nazis. That's who left people are blocking. If you're none of those things, then I'll listen to your policies. I'll listen to why you think this is more important to implement in our country. All right. So if you're on the bad side of liver cheese, you're a shitty person. Sorry. I'm just telling it like it is. All right. And you think I'm going to let them? No, man. You think I'm going to let them come in here and have my platform that I busted my ass for? So I'm going to come in here and bust my ass for a platform, struggling to get subs every day. Hit 4,400 on a dying channel that's dying because my government shadow banned it. YouTube shadow banned me. So yeah, I'm struggling. I come in here and struggle every day and shoot videos, put content up all the time. And you think that I'm supposed to allow somebody to come in, a racist, and have a debate with them? No, I'm not debating with them. I'm pointing at them, I'm laughing at them, and I'm walking the fuck away. Because they don't get that platform. They can go build their own damn platform. This platform over here, it ain't about hate. It's about love. What's this? Oh, wow, I got one triggered here, don't we? We got trigger guy. Go see Detroit, you stupid fake hillbilly hippie. I've been to Detroit. Detroit's awesome. Detroit's awesome. Every city I've been to in America is awesome. Never had a problem in any of them. Nobody trying to mug me. Nobody trying to rob me. Nobody trying to murder me. So what's the difference between you and me? The difference between you and me is I don't fear other people. You do. You do. You're afraid of other people. You've fallen for the propaganda that's been poured down into your ears for the last 30 years. And you are a fear-based person. I don't deal with fear-based people. You need to go seek help to get out of that mental place that you're in. It's not normal. Not normal to wake up and go, that person hates me. That person's my enemy. That person over there took all my money. That person over there, that's the reason I'm not happy with my life. That person over there, no, that ain't normal, man. That ain't normal behavior, bro. Sounds like you got the problem. So you want to come in and talk to us? Come on in. Otherwise, get the fuck out of here. Obama is the one that signed executive order. Wait. To allow propaganda into the media. Okay, Ricky, show me that. Where's your proof? Where's your proof? Give me your sources. I need your sources, because the days of walking around and just thinking up things in your head and then just saying them and expecting people to believe it's true. No, that's those days are over. There's those days are over. You got to have facts. Show me facts, and then we'll talk. The fraud has been proven, and yes, wait. And yes, it is in many states. Okay, let's talk about that, John. Fraud for kids with autism, fraud's fraud no matter who's committed by, and there's fraud here in Ohio too. Okay, well let's talk about that critically, John, okay? Which fraud do you think is taking more fucking money from us? Which fraud do you think is taking more money from us? Welfare fraud or billionaire fraud up top? I'll give you a little bit to think about that, okay? And I don't take too much time though, because it's a pretty simple answer. Whatever fraud that they think that they're discovering on the bottom, and I love it when they come in with their big gotcha. Look, we found this much money waste going here and here and here by people who don't know how shit works. Yet you won't even look at the billionaires up top who are fucking you left and right, all which ways. So where's the fraud? Where's more taxpayer money going? Answer me that one. All right, I'm done with you clowns. We're moving on to the next question. Pissing me off, man. I'm out here to have a good time today. I'm here for a good time, not a long time. That made no sense. All right, here we go, guys. Next question up is this one. Check it out. Critical thinkers come together. What is your least favorite genre of movie? What's your least favorite genre of movie? And if that word confuses you, genre, that means comedy, action, romantic comedy, horror. What's your least favorite? No, this movie. Ayo. Oh, that was so good. He had to say it twice, guys. Thank you, man. That was so good. That was so good. You had to say it twice. Appreciate it. To make sure I read it. Woke movies. Name a woke movie. Let's name a woke movie, guys. Name a woke movie. Give me one woke movie. I'm ready for this one. Give me a woke movie. Give me a woke movie. But remember who you're dealing with here. And there's a good chance you're going to get sliced and diced. Woke movies. Okay, what? Name one. Name one. You're saying woke movies, but you're giving me no examples. So you'd rather watch asleep movies. Fucking idiots. Who's that? Yeah. Penguin Prism. Mandalorian and Grogu. So you think that's a woke movie? You think that's a woke movie? How? How's it woke? How's it woke? I agree with you and upset about all the fraud, either from billionaires or criminals or immigrants. No, it ain't coming from immigrants. You're falling for the bullshit, man. You're falling for the okie doke. Keep the poor and immigrants out of your mouth, okay? Because what they do, the fraud they commit is that compared to those people up there. You're falling for it, man. That's what they want you to do. They want you to focus on immigrants, black, brown people. Stop it. Stop it. Oh, you never seen it? You were just naming a random movie. I'm still looking for a woke movie. And guys, I mean, you're the ones who said it. So I need to see what is a woke movie exactly. I need to know. I need to know. I need to know. Oh man, that iced coffee this morning did not last long enough. I need another giant one. That's what she said. He's let's see here. He's a full-blooded leftist who hates people who have what he don't have. Okay. What do you think that I hate that you have that I don't have? See no evil. What do you fucking have that you think I hate? Name one thing. Please, see no evil. Trust me, brother, you ain't got nothing that I want. Nothing. Nothing at all. Keep telling yourself that. I ain't interested in anything you got, brother. Nothing at all. There aren't really any movies, right-wing idiots are always on about some woke conspiracy. Yeah, I remember the Black Mermaid from a couple of years ago, you know, put the Black Little Mermaid, boy, some people got really angry about that. You know, they get angry. They get really angry whenever any other color is represented in a role that they wouldn't think that colored person should be in. And I mean, there's a simple solution. Don't fucking watch it. Don't go to the movie. Sorry, I'm gonna stop my cursing so much. It's really out of control. The Wong Pu, thanks for everything. Woke movie, never heard of it. Woke movies, I'm speaking about The Rich. What about The Rich? I've never said shit about the rich. I said stuff about billionaires. Are you trying to put words in my mouth again like you guys do every day? Every single day. I never said nothing about rich people. I said billionaires. Big difference. Huge difference. If you're rich and you think that me protecting billionaires is going to hurt you in any way, you're completely wrong. Because your rich ain't even close to a sniff of their rich. Understand that. You think you're above everybody because you got more money. And I'm here to tell you, you ain't above shit. The people up top, those billionaires, the biggest slime balls in the universe. Pedophiles, pieces of shit, greed. You don't get to be a billionaire unless you're a piece of shit. Bottom line, period, end of story. There'll be no more discussion on that topic because that's 100% solid. You do not get to be a billionaire unless you're a piece of shit human being. All right, we're moving on to the next question. Here we go. Oh, did y'all even answer those questions? No, y'all are too interested in the political talk. Next person say anything political, you're getting kicked out. You're getting kicked out. Have I got any mods in here? Have I got any mods? I need a mod. I need a mod. It's going good, Dr. Spo. How's your day going? It's going good, except for these trolls that won't leave me alone in my own chat, on my own stream. They got to come in here and rattle cages and think that they're gonna cause a difference or make any make me have any difference of opinion. It's just never gonna happen. Never gonna happen. Never gonna happen. He's telling the truth. Come here, Beegs. All right, I'm going to read some questions here. All right, this is a good one, guys. We can find better. Question is, when is the last time you felt proud for standing up for yourself? When is the last time that you felt proud for standing up for yourself? A lot of you guys might not be able to answer this question because a lot of you guys don't stand up for yourselves, and you should stand up for yourselves. A lot of people are not confrontational. A lot of people, you don't have that type of personality that can spar with others, and that's okay. Nothing wrong with that at all. Everybody's a little bit different. But I'm here to tell you guys, stand up for yourself when you're out in public. Not even when you're out in public, it could be at home. Stand up for yourself on something and feel proud. Most of the time, it can be something like you're standing up for yourself because you made a stand. Maybe you heard somebody use a nasty word to somebody out at the grocery store that you thought was a little bit over the line, and you said something. Hey, man, that's not cool. Why do you got to use language like that? Now, if you do stuff like that, I really want you to be proud of yourself, because there's so few Americans that are willing to do those kind of things. Because, a lot of people own guns these days. You got a lot of people who got no sense these days. Say the wrong thing around them, they'll pull a gun out and shoot you in the head. And I think we can all kind of figure out what I'm talking about here. We don't have to delve too much into the weeds. All right, that's a difficult question, so I'm not even going to read these answers. Hold on, we might have something. Hold on. Yeah, I'll read them. I didn't realize you guys were actually playing the game now. I thought y'all were still trolling me. Today, when woke chatters try to mog me. Some people probably think education movies are woke. Yeah, a lot of people probably think that. I'm sure. Look, man, but that term, I'm telling you, it's the most ridiculous term I've ever heard in my life. I'm proud of myself. I stand on my beliefs. Good stuff, Pingu. That's what it's all about. I stand up for myself, but probably not in the best way. I usually don't feel proud after, LOL. Hey, man, Ms. Behaving, I'm that way sometimes too, Sometimes you've seen it in some of my videos. I can get a little out of hand too. But you know, if you're emotional about something that happens, movies. What did you say, Charles? Yeah, movies. Got you. I stand up for myself, but probably movies. I was in a dream getting harassed, and I stood up for myself, even though the dream wouldn't let me talk. I woke up yelling. Well, thank you for that one, Kyle. So in your dream, you could not speak. That's interesting. Hey, that's interesting. I wonder what that means. I mean, if you really think about the dream, it could just be everyday life in America. You know, you feel like your voice isn't being heard. Because I mean, I think there's about 70% of Americans right now who feel our voices aren't being heard. Thank you for that, Kyle. Sorry, just kidding, buddy. I don't even know what you said, man. It's all good. It's all good. I don't even know if you were talking to me or somebody else. It's all good, man. It's all love. It's all love. No, I can't. I can't do that one. Okay, here's one. What is something that will always make you laugh out loud? What is something that will always make you laugh out loud? I like that one. Oh, how'd the rest of your hangout with the hot dog go? Oh, okay. I can tell you that story, misbehaving. I'll tell you that story. Thank you, man. I didn't want that. You get the points. Gold star for you. Gold star. My wife. Yes. Not sure. Beavis and Butthead. Perfect. Perfect. Me too, man. We went back recently. Me and my wife. We had a subscription to Paramount Plus. We had a one of those one or 3 month trial deals, and I think it was Paramount Plus who has Beavis and Butthead. I could be off. It could be Max. Anyway, we watched the new Beavis and Buttheads, and they're still good. They're still funny. Yes, farts. Yes, that's what I was going to say. That was my answer. Absolutely. Gay. Thank you, Illuminator. In dreams, it's pretty common when you're faced with confrontation, your mouth won't work, your hands won't punch. It's nice, though, that even in a dream, unconscious, I'm starting to protect myself. That is cool. I haven't been having a lot of dreams lately. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. I had to call Walmart today when they were overcharging me on water by charging me $1.78 a gallon. I said I'm not buying Pepsi, I'm buying water. That's true. I mean, you see, I got the I got the Sam's Club, baby. Sam's Club in the house. I don't care, man. Call me ghetto, call me white trash. I don't care, man. Water's water. I'm not gonna lie to you though, guys. Can I confess something to you? My wife brought home this pH plus water, and she told me that she swears it tastes better, and it's a little more expensive. So I was like, I don't buy this. I don't buy this. And I started. I bought a 12-pack of it, or a 24-pack case, whatever. And I'm not gonna lie, I think she's right. That plus pH water, it does taste a little better. I don't know why. I don't know how. What's up, Gen X? Chico, how you doing, brother? How you doing? What are you getting into today, man? Ask Beavis. He gets more butt than head. Nice. Look at Simon coming in with the funny stuff. I love it. A person trying to sound intelligent when they are completely wrong is LOL time. Yeah, I know. Like Trump. Yeah, just like Trump. When he tries to sound intelligent, oh my God. Oh my God. Man, when he was in China a couple weeks ago and he was telling them, or telling them talking about how America has more Chinese restaurants, and they're all looking at him like, okay, what the fuck are you talking about? Yeah, so you're right. You're right there, Charles Humphreys. Absolutely. South Park kills me. I like these questions. LOL, been a good way to start the morning. Thank you, Kyle. pH plus. I don't know, man. I'll have to find a bottle of it. It might not be pH plus. It's something, maybe it's alkaloid plus water. Yeah, that's what it is. But I think it was plus pH or something. I don't know, man. I'm not an expert on bottled water, but I do know that to me it tasted better. You should drink distilled water. Gonna try it, Jen. Thank you, Simon. Yeah, give it a go. Just don't buy the whole 12 pack. Just pick up one, and if you want to compare it to a regular. But I don't know, man. It's almost like it's not really the flavor. It's just got a little pep to it, which makes me wonder if they're not putting something in it to make me go, remember back in the day they used to put cocaine in the Coke. I just opened tap water. I opened tap for good water. That's cool. I Melda. I do the same thing. Memphis water is pretty good. It used to be pretty good. I'll still drink tap water. I'm not above tap water. I'm not above hose water. If it's hot out here, I'll pick up that hose and drink from it and get that hose taste. You know what I'm talking about. But yeah, that's good, Imelda. There's nothing wrong with tap water. What you got planned today? Bunch of bullshit, probably. Bunch of nothing. Yeah, actually, a bunch of nothing because I took one of these. I took one of those, so I won't be going anywhere. I can't drive. I have Asperger's. I want to make fuck you money and move to Thailand. Do you think I'll be able to? Yeah, man. Of course you will. Of course you will. Of course you will. I think you can do whatever you want to do. I think everybody can do whatever they want to do. We need to get the government out of our way. We need to get the corporations to actually pay us a livable wage so that we can do what we want to do. But we're that close to doing it, guys. We're that close. That close. People are starting to get the message, man. It's a winning message. Enough of this, going after that. Winning message. You look like a skinwalker. You probably too. Mustaching when you live. Thank you, man. Trump's George Washington Airport story was super. I don't remember that one. The George Washington Airport story. I do love the one that they pulled the other day with the new reflecting pool. Oh my God. Why have we not talked about that? Holy crap. They give him a chart, and this old man is holding up a chart, bragging on his reflecting pool being bigger than skyscrapers. I could not believe that moment in American history. I was just sitting there like, there was nobody in the room. You ever have that moment where you're alone in the room and you hear something so crazy that you look around to see if other people heard the same crazy thing, but there's nobody in the room with you? Yeah, that's what I did. I did a double take like that. I looked around like, did he just fucking say that? Was he just bragging that now let's remember, he did not make this fountain. All right. All he did was repave it. So, had he made the fountain, even then it would be a weird comparison because you don't compare a fountain to a skyscraper. What the fuck are you talking about, man? What are you talking about? But he didn't make it. All he did was repaved it. And he's getting up there showing us a pit. Man, I can't. I lost so many IQ points seeing that. It was almost as bad as that time that he sharpied in the track of the hurricane. because I lost a lot of IQ points when that happened. That was when we were first starting to get wind of just exactly how insane this fucker can be. When he sharpied in over the National Weather Service. National Weather Service don't know shit. Let me sharpie in this path. I feel in my heart it's going to go this way. So since I feel it in my heart, I don't need facts. That's Trump and that's Red Hats right there summed up to a T. There you got it. All right. If you don't like that description, get out of the party. Come on over here. Let's start electing, putting officials up top that can actually make a difference. Liberties 2028, baby. Let's do it. Let's do it. Hook it up. Howdy. When were you born? 71. Yeah, man, Jen, I'm so sorry for you guys over there. He's almost as useless as a steamer out of. Man, these. All right, I'm gonna have to use my reading glasses here. It's a positive message. Thank you, Simon. In the Netherlands, tap water is cleaner than U.S. bottled water. I don't doubt that for a minute. If I was in the Netherlands, I would take this and I would find a stream somewhere. I imagine these rolling streams in the Netherlands, you know, these rolling streams, babbling brooks going through a hilly area, you know, just beautiful. And I would take this and I'd dump it out and I'd shove that right into that water. That's what I would do. Well, if it was coming off a mountain. If it was coming off a mountain and it, you know what I mean? I think it'd be a little cleaner because it would be snow-capped water. Yep. Things are changing. People are waking up. I feel it for the first time in my life. Kyle, look at our numbers, man. Look at our numbers. I'm telling you, I'm very excited about it too, Kyle. I'm glad that you brought that up, man. That's really cool. And here's the thing, man. If you're on the other side of that thought process and you think that our mission is going to affect you and hurt you, you're going to be surprised. It's going to help you. It's going to help you. Anything that we do to these bastard pedophile billionaires up top who refuse to pay their taxes, anything that we get out of them is going to elevate everybody else. Everybody. Red hats, blue hats, it's going to elevate everybody. Now, if you don't believe me, then we can go back to that story in the 1950s after World War II, when we taxed our millionaires, anything over $500,000, we taxed at 90%. Now, you didn't have riots in the streets or anything like that. Billionaires weren't going out and saying, "Oh, I'm taking my business to China." No, they just dealt with it. They just dealt with it. And guess what happened? Our middle class grew to be the strongest in the world because of that tax code. How much is too much money, guys? How many yachts is too many? How many times are you going to let them tell you what you're worth as a worker? Time to reset. It appears Trump went back to the hospital today. Is that true, Danny? Or are you just trolling me? He went back. Hi. Trump said there were airports during George Washington era, during his first. that had to be a slip up, man. I mean, clearly it's a slip up. It's still bad, though. It's still bad. Still very, very bad. All right, where we at? Guys, have y'all noticed the hypocrisy going on right now with what's happening to the Graham Plattner? I'm not following that one too much because I just think it's total bullshit. We have a double standard in this country, and I'm not going to sit back and watch it. I'm not going to invest a lot of time into that story because I know exactly what it is. It's a pot calls kettle black. That's what that is. That's exactly what that is. You are going to sit there with a fucking straight face and tell me, "Oh, y'all are so bad. Y'all got this politician who did things to his wife. You know, he cheated on his wife, and yeah. What the fuck has Trump done, bro? What is every one of these monsters you have in your cabinet right now doing? And you're going to come at me and tell me, oh, we should hold that position to a higher standard? No, I don't care what he did. I don't care if he took his dick and put it through this fence over here, and had intercourse with my fence at 2 o'clock on a Tuesday, and filmed it. I don't care. All right. He's our guy, and you do not get to say that he's a disgusting person when you have supported the most disgusting people on the planet. Thank you. I'll be here all week. All right, here we go. Yes, I do want to know something funny that happened to you today, Amy, although that was 6 minutes ago and you might not be here still. Amy, if you're still here, yes, I'd like to, I'll get to it eventually, get down, put that in there. I want to hear about your funny day. We love hearing about funny days. Both parties of government are crooks, and they take turns screwing the American taxpayers, a big cult, and we ain't in it. Yes, that's true. That's true, John. That's true. That's true. That's true. That's true. That's true. You getting it right. You got it right down the middle. You got to have the IQ to lose, bud. Oh, thank you, Richards. I like your hat. Clean up the property. Now, I can't clean it up, man. Look at it. I don't feel like cleaning it up. If you want to come clean it up, you can come clean it up for me. I don't have a problem with it. If it bothers you that much, though, bring over your bush hog. Thank you, though. Notes of boats. I'm not a yard person. I can give 2 fucks about my yard. I care about people. Oh, wow, I'm 3 years older than you. I would have bet your favorite person is Forrest Gump. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Jenny had got her wish. She was a folk singer. And since number 1, I wasn't much hungry about Thursday, and number 2, they was free, I must have had me about 15 Dr. Peppers. I might not be a smart man, Jenny. Okay, enough of that. All right, here we go. John 100, both sides fucking with us with no lube. Yes. Yes, Chico. Yes, Chico. I know sometimes I get on one side and it seems like I'm bashing on one, but at the end of the day, man, I'll be the first to wow, what's going on? I'll be the first. I've never stuttered like that before. Am I having a stroke? I'll be the first to tell you that a lot of people on the blue side are just as bad. I mean, it's just corruption and greed all the way around. There's still microbes in the water. Don't tell me that, Richard. Not many hills here. It's flat and a lot below sea level. Oh, ruined my vision. Darn it. What's that say? Cool streamer Jen. I'm in UK. He's our prime minister. Keir Starmer. Okay. Prime minister. It's a lame excuse. Both parties don't have the Supreme Court keeping the call. Look, man. Look. Okay. All right, Danny. I'm gonna give it to you. All right. Hey! Get over here. Over here now, Ruth. Come over here now. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna talk to you a little bit, Danny. Yeah, you're right, man. You're right, but there is no but. There is no but. Sometimes but it's hard. I can't point it all out at once. You know, sometimes when you're trying to point out that there are things on both sides that you both kind of have. If I said equally, then I apologize for that, because it's not equally. It's not equally. It's definitely happening more on one side than it is on the other. But we still have. So I that's all I'll say. I was wrong there. You're right. You're right. There is one side that's being the aggressor. There is one side that's coming after our freedom of speech. So I apologize for that one, and that I didn't. But thank you for calling me out on it. Trump's mentioned files more times than Jesus was in the Bible. Yep. Rob Zombie. I wish, man. Say what? And I don't wish for his money. I wish for his talent. Say what? Trump is. We were so far behind, guys. I'm going to have to skip some and move ahead a little bit. Good evening, Jim. How are you doing? Hope you've fed the doggies. They don't get fed until 6 o'clock. So I still got plenty of time. I'm starting early tonight, Kyle. Well, as for golden, I mean, when people could support a whole family on one regular job and have a decent life. Yes, that used to happen here. Doesn't happen here anymore. Love Forrest Gump, seen at least 6 times. Do you believe in the Save America Act? Fuck the Save America Act. Absolutely not. I do not believe in the Save America Act. If you want to ask me why, then I'll tell you because we don't have a problem with our elections and mail-in voting in this country and voter ID and illegals voting. We don't have a problem with it. Never have, never will. There have been more cases or more felonies committed by Donald Trump than there have been legitimate cases of voter fraud in the last 30 years. There you go. I lifted the veil for you. It's all you got to know. There isn't a problem. He's been working this angle and drilling this stuff in to make you think there's a problem. Now, when you come back with proof there's a problem, then we can have that discussion. Until then, a voter ID card, which is what everybody uses, is good enough. Next question. I just told you, Adam. Wrong, but you can believe what's wrong? What did I say that was wrong? What did I say that was wrong there, Adam? Tell me what I said was wrong. You come in here. Come here. Rue, get over here. Yeah, you can't. Yeah, please tell me what I was wrong about. Please. And I can believe whatever I want. I was wrong on nothing that I said. Voter fraud does not happen. It does not happen. Illegals do not vote. Now, we're going to go on a little journey here, Adam. Okay, we're going to go on a little journey here. Since you think illegals vote, let's go on a little journey here. Okay, first off, you have no proof. The people who say that never have proof. So that should be the end of the conversation right there. But in today's America, it's not. Because you want to whine and complain about things that aren't really happening. Because you don't like the way your life is going. I understand. I understand completely. But let's use that logic for a minute, okay? If you think illegals are voting. Okay, so somebody's here illegally, right? So they finally make it into the United States, and they're what are they going to do? They're trying to work and send money home. But you think that they want to go and do a felony. A felony. You think that that's what the illegals who are trying to stay quiet about everything, trying to stay under the radar. You think that they're going out and committing felonies to vote in this country. Really? Really? Doesn't add up, brother. Doesn't add up. The last place they want to fucking be is anywhere near a government office. Right? Let's use this. You got gray matter for a reason. Use it. Illegally, hold on. What do you mean? How do I not get that part? Being here illegally in this country is a misdemeanor. It's a misdemeanor. Yeah. Are you still okay with them taking people off the streets, yanking them off the street, and locking them up for months and months with no due process? When you find out it's a misdemeanor? So the next misdemeanor that you commit when you're out in public, maybe you get fucking locked up for 6 months. How about that? Maybe you don't get any due process. So the 63 cases he took to court, it was all thrown out because it was false. It's evidence. Yeah, they never have it. They never have it. They say there's illegal voting going on. Where? Where? Show me proof. You know, one damn video. They see one video of somebody pulling that thing's been debunked every which way that thing's been debunked. But they don't care. They don't want to see those things because then it takes away their narrative, their false narrative. In other words, a lie. It takes away their lie. Because that's what it is. It's a lie. And then, and he's, man, I'm telling you guys, he is working it up too. He's working it up. This stuff in California, man, this stuff in California where all of a sudden the Republicans are all over the place. Why is it taking so long in California? You've taken so long in California. Who gives a shit, man? You're the ones who want to go back to a paper ballot. You want to go back to a paper ballot. And you think that's not going to make our election take 3 fucking weeks to count? I'm over it, man. Double standards everywhere. Who did this to me? Which one of you did this to me? Time to reset. Time to reset. Serenity down. Om. Om. Serenity, Om. Peace, love, Om. Come here. I'm going to put you, come here. Root. You're going to be inside all day. You don't stop it right now. All right? I'm out here with you. You don't need to be barking like that unless you want to go inside all day. Channel the propaganda. Channel that propaganda again, buddy. Propaganda. Yeah, guys, it's scary to think that we live in a society that is fact-free. Facts don't matter anymore to a large portion of our society. And how do we reset that? How do we correct that? Do we just wait for them to die because they're all old? I mean, they're all old ass people that have those values. I mean, how do you force someone to physically look at the truth? And I mean, do you make them admit that that's the truth? How long do we have to do that? Because they don't want to see it. They don't want to see it. When you try to show it to them, they don't want to see it. So what am I supposed to do? You know, when I'm sitting here looking at a fact and, okay, look, the sky right now, it's blue. And then there's somebody over here, oh, look, the sky right now, it's yellow. Guys, the guys with eyes who look up and see that blue sky have to go over to that person who sees that sky is yellow and say, you're lying. It's just a lie. Call it for what it is. It's a lie. And if they still want to continue on because living that lie, then let them be ignorant. Let them be hateful. Let them be destructive. We're just going to love each other and move on. All right? That's what we're going to do. Saying no to evidence and covering your eyes instead of scrutinizing what you're told is exactly what you're doing. What evidence? What are you talking about? Nobody's offered me any evidence. What? Explain what you're talking about here, Adam. Saying no to evidence and covering your eyes instead of scrutinizing what you're told is exactly what you're doing. Okay, I guess you're talking about me. I don't know. How did Biden receive more votes than there were voters? He didn't. He didn't. That never happened. Next question. You can't handle the truth. Yeah, that's and you know what there, Adam? Oh yeah, dead voters, overfilled voter rolls, addresses that don't exist. Yeah, that's the state's fault. It has nothing to do with anybody. They got to get in there and take dead people off the fucking voter rolls. Now, Let's ask how many dead voters actually voted. None. That's how many. You can talk about, oh, they're still on the rolls. They're still on the rolls. That means that they're out there, dead people voting. Dead people aren't voting, bro. Dead people aren't voting. They have it. Sometimes it takes them a while to get those names off the voter rolls. How do you not understand that? Blame it on whatever state you live in. All right, y'all done got me. Look, I'm gonna have to take a little break here. Oh, here's somebody who says they are voting. Okay, show me. Show me. Show me proof that illegals are voting. I'll wait. We're gonna give you a little time, Adam. You need a little time. I'm gonna need to see your proof. If they're not voting, how were the ballots cast? Politics, just get your money. The dead vote theory is laughable. Yeah, I know. It's just what we're really dealing with here is we're dealing with people who don't know how stuff works. That's what we're dealing with. That's what we're dealing with. You don't have to call them dumb, even though they are fucking dumb. You don't have to call them that. You just have to explain to them, no, sir, you just don't know how that works. There's many things I don't know how they work. A whole lot of things I don't know how they work. If I want to know how it works, guess what? I do extensive research into it. I study it. That's not what happens these days. People read a headline and they don't want to read into it. They just want to read a headline and assume that all this terrible shit's happening. It's just not. It's not happening. You guys ever notice how we've been a country for how many 250 years? Never had a problem with elections until the dick-faced Trump came along. Why is that? Why is that? We went through an election where we had hanging chads and didn't even know who the president was for 3 months after it happened. But we made it through, right? And yet here we are. All of a sudden, everything's crooked. Everything's crooked. It's a setup. It's crooked. Everybody's, oh, it's a witch hunt. It's a witch hunt. Guy, I don't go around doing that. I don't have to go around doing that. You know why? Because I'm a good fucking person. That's why. I don't get involved in these things. They don't happen to me. Right? When you're a good, decent person, you don't have to liars have to weave these ridiculous webs, and they're always going to get caught eventually. Believe in what you say what you mean, be proud of what you say, and you'll be okay the rest of your life. If you have any enemies for telling the truth about racism, about homophobes, about things like that, if they're your enemy, and or if they come and attempt to take your life, which there's a chance they will. It's a good chance they will. If that's going to happen, that's going to happen. I don't think I could find a better way to die for truth. I can't believe that you guys have gotten me back to this place after this morning. We were in here for a long time having a good old time, just having a good old time. And one of you fucks in there changed it up. You changed up the whole vibe. And I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm done with it. We're not doing anything controversial, anything at all controversial for the rest of the stream. We're talking about lives. We're talking about dogs. We're talking about careers. We're talking about love. We're talking about anything but politics. Nothing controversial. Now, give me a minute. All right, where were we? Where were we? Let's see here. I don't take people for word of mouth, drop links. And when I say links, I mean links that are neutral, not red or blue states. How do you deal with the gas prices? I could use a few tips. I barely drive. I don't do a lot of driving, man. Where I'm a reseller, so where I have to go. Well, sometimes I do drive a lot. I mean, you do think about it more. They're coming down a little bit right now, so let's just keep that faith that they're going to continue to come down. We won't have to worry about it. The disagreements we have are negligible. Liver cheese, you have the right things in your heart, bro. Thank you, man. Yeah, you seem pissed off, Jen. Have a toke, my man. Why do you support the gay community? No, I didn't get one laugh out of that. I didn't get one laugh out of that, guys. I sit here and I tell you, from now on, we're not going to bring up any controversial topics or anything like that. We're not going to talk about politics or anything at all controversial. Now I'll be right back, and I come back with a rainbow scarf, and nobody gives a ha ha or a laugh or anything. Come on, guys, y'all got to keep up. Y'all got to keep up. Y'all got to keep up because that was funny. And the force be with you. My Trump phone is coming soon. Oh, that's cool, Miko. What are you looking forward to at the most? The shitty camera that it comes with, or the slow processing power? What are you looking forward to paying $500 for a $120 phone? Proven fact. But they do put a nice gold case on it, right? The gold case with some embossment on there. I mean, that should. Oh, and they add an app. There's an app on there, the Lie Social. Yeah. Easier to find your propaganda. I saw it, but I married a trans woman. No big deal to me. No, I know. That's the point. It's supposed to be funny. This month, man, June. How do we make it through June? June is the most divisive freaking month. Is it not? Everything about it's divisive. Everything. I just stop it. Stop the world. I want to get off. I mean, honestly, love is the key. I got a nice little breeze blowing through here right now. I'm very appreciative of it. Very appreciative of it. Hopefully you guys are all doing great wherever you're at. Hopefully you're enjoying your weekend. And even if it's just being with me, I thank you for being here. Now, all I'm doing is I'm kind of resetting a little bit. Y'all want to talk amongst yourselves? Go ahead. I need a dog. I need some dog therapy. What do? Hey, Cynthia, I'm a First Amendment auditor, but we have a freedom channel, love channel, kindness channel. That's what we do. We try to get people speaking instead of yelling. And we try to cut through the culture wars, let everybody know billionaires up top, that's the problem. Those other people all around you that you want to say your enemy, they're not the problem. It's the billionaires. That's really it. That about sums it up. I was born in June. That's why my life's so crazy. Is that why my life's so crazy? The June thing, it hadn't been like that. It hadn't been. I mean, it sort of. No, it hadn't been like that. Actually, now that I think about it, it hadn't been like that. We had Pride. How long have we had Pride Month for? Decades, right? It's been decades. And yeah, all of a sudden, the last few years, that's a major thing, major problem now. I mean, how long have we had it? How come people back in the day didn't say nothing about it? They were fine with it. What happened? What happened? You know, I don't know. What happened to mind your own fucking business? All right, where are we at? I got lost. You support socialism, the precursor to communism. Not answering that stupid ass question, Michael. Sorry. I support whatever gets the billionaires up top taxed. That's all I support. If you want to call it whatever you want to call it, that's what I support. Billionaires up top paying their fair share of taxes. That's me. That's my shit. No, because they're pieces of shit. What do you mean? Why? Are you serious? Guys, we got a billionaire ball licker in here. What's your name? Oh, JF, you come to the wrong place, brother, to be a billionaire ball licker. No. If I were you, I would just back up and head out of the room. You don't want to walk into the shredder. Bye-bye, BBL. Go away. Go away. Go protect the pedophile billionaires up top. Bye-bye. Yep. Lick those balls. Mm-hmm. Slurp, slurp. Uh-oh, I'm hearing weird noises around me. Go on straight to the bottom. I respect you honestly. Thank you. Thank you, Michael Casey. Means a lot to me, brother. Top 1% pays 46%. Bullshit. 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 Oh, no. Actually, it's not bullshit. You're absolutely right. But let's talk about what that really means. See, you're a simple thinker, Michael. You think, well, they pay 46, 47%. Shouldn't that be enough? No, it shouldn't be enough because percentage-wise, they are paying less than teachers, less than doctors. So all it does is show you how big the income discrepancy really is. Oh, yeah, brother. Oh, yeah. There's a reason why Mondami just raised taxes on the billionaires in New York, and they balanced their budget overnight. Next, please. And by overnight, I mean in a few short months. I don't mean overnight. Yeah, they don't, not a gray, right? It's like they don't even know what a billion is. You know, it's like, oh, it's just a number. I know one day I can get it. I can be one. No, you can't. No, you can't. You can't, and you ain't never going to. And even if you're uber rich right now, you ain't going to become a millionaire or billionaire. Just not happening. So why are you protecting them? Why? Why do you not demand that they pay the exact same, just the same share, just the same percentage of taxes? Just give us the same percentage. We'll take that. I mean, it's just not, we're not talking about difficult stuff here, guys. You're either a billionaire ball sucker or you're not. That's it. It's not that difficult. Which one are you? And again, do I have to go back to the whole, you don't become a billionaire by being a good person. There are no good billionaires. They should have never been allowed to exist on our planet, yet we allowed it to happen. And now we got starving people all over the world because these grubby sons of bitches want to take and take and take and take. All right? That's it. That's my show for the day. I'll be back at 8 o'clock to do the exact same show. And then we'll do it at 9 o'clock to do it again. So you hear the exact same thing again. And then we'll keep saying the exact same thing until it starts to get into your thick fucking skull. Right? I love you guys. Oh man, I think my neighbors are listening to me. I think my neighbors are outside and they're listening to me. And they are shocked if they are. Oh yeah. Are you going to just going to insist? Oh, get away. Get away. What'd you kill? Get away. You stink. What'd you kill? Oh, baby. I'm sorry. She flinched. Okay. I got to go do a yard check real quick, guys, because of intermission or something. How long we've been going, I don't know. It don't matter. It don't matter. It's completely off the rails. And here we are. I'm gonna go, but I do have to go check to see if she killed something in the yard, or if she rolled around in something dead, because she just came over to me and she does not smell very good. So let me go look. Why do you smell like that? Is there something dead over there? Catch another mole? Yeah, you're good. You're good keeping these moles and snakes out of here, aren't you? Yeah, you are. You are. Couldn't really find anything. Couldn't really find anything. Looking for dead animals. All y'all go away for a minute, okay? Just give me a second. Y'all are all coming. It's too much. It's too much. Too much. Relax. Well, why are y'all acting like the way you are? It's only 1:37. You don't eat till 6 o'clock. We should look into the Act Blue and how they funnel billions to Kamala's campaign through past donations who weren't actually donating. That sounds like a nothing burger to fucking me. You want to talk about Jared Kushner and his $4 billion he just got from China? Can we talk about that? Should we talk about how Donald Trump is $8 billion? Trade! That's from the movie. In case you are wondering, that's from the movie. We do that here at Gen X when the train goes by. If we're in the backyard studio and that goes by, I yell out "train" as loud as I can. The famous scene from the movie Goonies. What that's from. In case you were wondering. Okay. Yeah, can we talk about that? About how he's worth $8 billion more than he was when he became president? Yeah, look, man. Here's the thing. Unless all these criminals, in the organization, in our government, unless they get the fuck out of this country, and I feel like that's a lot of them are going to make a break for it. They're going to get fucked up. Once people in power who hold people accountable, once people who get back in power who hold other people accountable, yes, they will be held accountable. I'm burping. I'm bringing some of my favorite, some of my folks to your channel. Thank you always for repping our city, and thank you for being a voice for my people. Chico Corrupt, that's amazing, man. Thank you. Thank you very much for that, Chico. I'm so far behind. Guys, I promise I'm not trying to skip you. Stand By Me. No, Stand By Me is the movie where they did the Truffle Shuffle. Yeah, people get them mixed up all the time. Goonies is the train scene. Train, where the four kids go to find the dead body. That's Goonies, yeah. And Truffle Shuffle, that's Stand By Me. And hey, you guys, or whatever. Hey, you guys, whatever. What's their allegation? Yeah, look into WinRed. What's their allegation? Yeah, that's right. $8 billion. This is corruption. Yo, can we all change political? Yeah, I know. We've been trying to. You know what? I ain't gonna read the rest of them. We're going right from the top. We'll do it live. If I miss your comment, I apologize, but we're getting away from politics and back into some what would you call them? Thought hors d'oeuvres. That's what I would call it. It's a little thing that you take off the plate and you pop in your mouth, and it might not seem like much. Doesn't seem like it's too filling, just a little bitty tidbit. But sometimes you start weaving a story around that, and next thing you know, you got this giant ball of funny or just BS. Let's see which way we go. Hang on. Okay. Eh, eh, yeah, I'll do this one. Okay. Here's the question, guys. It's kind of an open-ended question. I mean, there are no right or wrong answers. The point is to get a conversation started and discuss the topic. If you could score free tickets and transportation to any award show, like Oscars, Grammy, whatever, which one would you attend? That's our question. If you could score free tickets and transportation to any award show, which one would you attend? I'm going to give you a minute to chew on that one, and I'll be right back. Got to grab a soda. Coming in. Let's go out and stay in. He's coming out. He's staying in. You staying in? Okay, stay in. All right, shut the hell up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Move, move, move. Move, baby. Move. Guys, the weirdest thing just happened. I forgot I was doing a live stream. It was it was such an adventure going to the kitchen just now. It just seems so. I mean, do you want to hear about it? I asked you a question, which I'm going to have to try to remember what it is exactly that I asked you. So that's already a problem. But I went in. I was going to get I needed something to drink, and then when I went in there, I figured out, oh, I need a water, and I saw a water, and so I got the water. But then I also saw tea, a gallon jug of tea. So I had to find an empty one of these water bottles just for convenience, So I had to go back to a different room, my back room, and find it, because we're always drinking waters, and find one with just a little, and then go pour it out. And so it's just more convenient like this. So I finally got them both. There's 2 trips, and I'm coming back here, and then of course I forgot I was live streaming. Hey, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. If I'm nothing else, I'm gonna be completely transparent and honest, and sometimes to a point where I mean, it's okay. Y'all know who I am. Y'all know what I'm about. I mean, if I'm not at least somehow making a jackass out of myself, even if it is for a fantastic cause, I don't know. Where were we? Okay. Is a question. Let me see. Have y'all answered it first? Let me see. Gummy's working. Yeah, Gummy's working. Why didn't I bring the jug? Because I mean, if it was, look, man, we've all done that. If it's only got a little bit, like that much left in there, you can take the jug. But you ain't taking a whole jug out, man. What do you sit out here in the yard? I am on my backyard. It's not like anybody can see me, but sit out swigging a giant jug of tea. Mouse drive. Raccoon, kiss my. Because everything Biden's fault or Obama's fault. He ain't been in office for 12 years. It's true. He hadn't been, has he? That part. All right. Yeah, I had to get tea. I need a little caffeine. Guys, I didn't think this through. These things, man. I really gotta put down on paper before I attempt to do them. They need to be precise, and not just willy nilly. Like, I guess I'll take a gummy now. We're only 30 minutes into a stream. I'll take a gummy. Maybe we'll be here all day now. I mean, they just have to. They have to be a little more structured. A little more structured. Because this happens. I got lost. I don't know what the hell's going on. This gummy's it's a pretty good one. It's a different brand. So y'all cut me some slack. Why did I take a gummy at noon on a Saturday? Yeah, it's a good question. It's a big, complicated question, okay? Oh yeah. The main reason was that I read this story about how Tennessee's getting ready to really crack down on the THC. What they're gonna do is they're wanting their grub, their mitts into it. They want more of that money because they'll tell you, oh, well, we want to make sure it's regulated. No, they don't give a shit about it being regulated, man. They want a hand in the till. So that's fine. You can put your hand in the till, government or Tennessee. You can do that, but you can't on top of that make it weaker. That's what they're gonna do. They're gonna come in and make them so weak that you're gonna have to take 30 of them to even feel anything. You know how they're always gonna come in and ruin a good time, ruin someone else's good time. It's messed up. No, but I mean, we've talked about the benefits. You know, we've talked about pain management. A lot of older people now take gummies because, you know, they got arthritis pain and things like that. I promise you, there's a reason why these gummy stores have blown up the way they have. They're everywhere now. You know, they're more acceptable. People aren't so afraid of them like they used to be. But now they're gonna neuter the whole industry. And so I was like, you know what? I'm taking them one today. I'm gonna go out at noon and take one just in protest. Yes, that's what we'll say. That's what we'll say really happened. Right? All right, where are we at? Well, what were we doing? I forgot. I should pick this up. This shouldn't be on the concrete, right? Would it get warmer on the concrete or warmer up on, there's like a metal type of table? What do y'all think? Concrete or table? Actually, I really need your help there. They want to keep the people high. I want to get high, so high. I want to get high, so high. I haven't, you know, if you know my backstory, I've never been a drug guy. It's just not part of my background. I don't like something having control. You know, if you got no control over it, and it's controlling your life, that's a vice. You know, it's a scary thing. I already had that with tobacco, you know, and what was I talking about? Nah. I don't know what's going on. I have no idea. I'll tell you what though, guys, I ain't got much, man. I ain't got much. I ain't got no money. I ain't got a fancy nice car, a fancy nice house, or none of that stuff. I'm doing better than probably a lot of people out there, but not by much. It's not by nearly as much as you would think. Because I feel like most Americans are closer to, I feel like the middle class shrunk like that, and then it sent a lot straight down into the working poor. So we're working poor now. That's what I would consider us. Right? Aren't we working poor? A bunch of dorks. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Smoking weed is cliche. I smoke so I don't end up in jail with people's ignorance. Do you like to switch it around, or if you don't vote? I've voted both sides, man. I've voted both sides, and I've not voted. You know, been times where I haven't voted. So, you know, sometimes I go back and forth with how important is it really? You know what I mean? I struggle with that sometimes, because if all our politicians are governed by corporate greed and billionaires, I stand alone. Something's going on in the background. Y'all hear the popo? Hopefully they're not coming in here for me. Oh, I met a guy yesterday. I was out doing an audit, and I met Throbbing Hot Dog. He came around, and he had seen me somewhere in an audit video or something, and he said he didn't know he lived in town. If you didn't see it, he was just a guy who had seen me in passing and didn't know that I lived here in Memphis. And you know, we kind of broed it up a little bit. We were talking about all kinds of stuff. He wound up jumping in the car, and I drove him around a bit, and you know, we talked about some things. He was pretty cool. And I thought, yeah, he'll be good to have on that channel, but I ain't heard from him. And I really kind of thought that What I think happened is he probably went and looked at a couple of my videos, and he realized that sometimes I have certain political viewpoints, and it's too much for some people. And if that's the case, that's really sad. I hope that didn't happen, but if that's what happened, and you're out there and you're somehow still watching, then I just don't think that's cool. I don't think that's cool at all. Oh, where that song came from. All right, let's do some games. Politics, boring. What was the question? Yeah, if you could score free tickets and transportation, nobody wants. Hey, all right, this is a good one. In the Batman movies, who is the coolest villain in the Batman movies? That's a good one. I like that one. That one's going to get some people. Oh. No, it was Bane. No, it was, what was it, villain? Yeah, who's the coolest villain? Well, I thought Bane was cool until he started talking and I couldn't understand a damn thing he said. I was just like, oh, cool, look. And then he, I'm like, oh, fuck, man. Really? I gave it a few minutes. I'm like, okay, I'm going to give it a chance before I just rip into it. And yeah, it didn't hit for me. It was a swing and a miss, that voice. Swing and a miss. All right. We're talking about the greatest movie villain in Batman history. I didn't have to say movie. I could have just said greatest villain in Batman movie history. Wait, I threw movie in a different place. Did it mean the same thing? Shit, I don't know. All right, where we at? They will turn on you. Joker. When the shizzy hits the fizzy. James Walker says Joker. Chico, the Penguin. Mr. Freeze. Jack is Joker. What's up with the swastika? You're all villains. I like all of them, but I'm probably gonna have to go with Nicholson as the Joker. Surprised nobody said Heath Ledger as the Joker. That's weird. Now that I'm thinking about it, that's very strange that none of you said Heath Ledger as the Joker. Look, you old farts. You can watch Batman after the 1989 one. It's okay. Well, I mean, after the ones that they made in the 90s, who can blame people for kind of giving up on it at that point? Yeah, that last one with the bat nipples. No. I was out. That was it for me. Nope. Can't do the bat nipples. I love George Clooney, don't get me wrong, but and the whole Robin thing, what were they doing with that, man? It was so weird. God, it was so weird. And then you had oh man, don't even Batman and Robin. What a piece of that could be the worst superhero movie ever. Really bad, really bad. All right, I got to read some of these answers. Did you already answer who the best one was? Okay, Jack. Okay, yeah, we did answer. Yeah, we all answered together. Nothing wrong with bat nipples. It's a slight at Walt because Walt Nixon was a damn Nazi. That's what it was. Older crowd. Tom Hardy's character with the mask. No, I didn't connect those two dots till right at that. I thought it was interesting. I'm just like, wait a minute, because I watched. I mean, even though I can make fun of Bane, I can also tell you that movie was a damn masterpiece, and Heath Ledger was freaking amazing in that role. I still lean a little towards Jack though. That's just, I don't know. Maybe because Jack was a little more cartoony, and in the Joker's case, I think cartoony it that was okay. You know, people actually expected that out of the Joker because it's the Joker. You know, damn, I hope I'm making at least a little bit of sense, because there's a good chance I'm not making any sense at all. Now I got to try to do this real quick, and we'll ask another question. I need some marshmallows. Sorry, guys. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You want a marshmallow, baby? Yep. Okay. You want another one? Do you want one, Mosey? Really got to smell it, don't you? You want me to drop it now, right? Okay. He don't like to take it out of your hands. That's what she said. I guess that could have worked. Here. All right. Will you go let Beegs out? Mose, will you go let Beegs out? She's sitting at the door. She really wants to come out. I gotta let my beagle out, guys. Still got 7 of them. Cool. Y'all hang on. All right, don't play this game. Come in or out. I'm opening up the door so you can go back in, Ding Dong. You coming out, Bruno? Come on. Mose. Oh my God. Mose, you coming out? Who's coming out? Come on. All of you, get the fuck out of here. All of you. I made the decision. I was giving you the option and you wouldn't listen. So I made the decision. Everybody comes out. That's it. End of story. Don't come over here begging, man. Hang on now. Biggs, that's not nice. You're on camera. Here, come on, no, come over here. If people want to see it. I'm not going to do it if people can't see it. Come over here. Two for Daddy. And if y'all are making fun of the brand of marshmallows that I have in my hand, y'all can all go screw yourselves, okay? This is Walgreens. They're generic, called Nice, and I think I've gotten some of their stuff before. I think it's okay. These are really good though. I mean, it's really hard to screw up marshmallows, right? You would think, but it says simple, honest, delicious. I actually agree with it. So it's got 100% satisfaction guarantee. It's very strange because it doesn't have any writing by it or anything. It just, oh, it's back here. Okay, so there's 100% satisfaction guaranteed at Walgreens.com. So you could just go there and, you know, if you could do it online, you can go there. You can eat this entire bag and have like 1 or 2 marshmallows left. I mean, if you want to make yourself feel a little better, and that's when you call them up and you say, I wasn't quite satisfied. So they send you a refund. Or maybe they send you another bag of popcorn. Come over here. I'll give you some. Over here. I'm not going to waste it, man. This is good. This is good stuff. When people see dogs eating snacks, there's people out there on the internet that pay good money for that. Some gross people out there probably too. Did y'all see that, or did you miss it? Come over here. This is not very good because Rue's over on this side. I want Rue to be over there. Rue's cuter to watch eat. The beagle, she's pretty cute to watch eat. If you could see her. Hang on, everybody, relax. Don't even look. This is not your no. It's not yours. Stay right. No. Stay there. I'm gonna go. Hey, Beaks, stay where you're at. Beaks. Oh my God. Beaks said, "Forget it. I don't care." Beaks, come here. I want to give you your fair share. Hey, Beaks, come here. Oh my! What the hell? What was that? It's the weirdest thing you've ever done, and you did it on camera. Why would you do that? Did y'all see that? Did it look as weird as it? I mean, maybe it felt very violent. Like it. How close was he to my face when he did it? Because it felt like I don't know, like a sonic boom. Like somebody would send. What hero would have a sonic boom? But that's what it was. It was like right. I mean, I felt it. That's what I mean. I mean, obviously I heard it, but I could feel it. You know. I think it made my beard move a little bit. You know. And yeah, that wasn't cool, bro. That was uncool. I mean, I don't know if you were showing off for those people. Because, hey, I mean, you can show off for them all you want to, but at the end of the day, I shut that damn camera off. And then it's just you and me. And we'll have a long talk. All right, where are you at? Here, catch. She's a great... God, that's what I need to get. I need to get her catching the marshmallows. Come around here, baby. Come around here. They want marshmallow catcher. Come on. I know they don't want Moe's. They don't want Moe's, you loud son of a bitch. They don't want you right now. No. Wow. Man, I hope y'all saw that. I hope y'all saw that. He is so clumsy. Watch her. Come here. Right here. Watch. You ready? Watch. Oh, of course, she misses. She misses the first time she tries it on camera. Here's another one. Here's another one. Here, come on. Here. Yeah, that's a good catch. She caught it, but she didn't have it up either. Look, see how she kind of comes out like a. See that? I think she's a circus dog. All right, and Moe's here. Now see, I have a problem. Stop. Over here. Over here. Hey, man, that was kind of aggressive, dude. Damn. And for the Beaks. For the Beaks, I can't forget the Beaks. She's so sweet when she takes food away from you. Did you just walk away with one mini marshmallow? I gave her 3 of them. She put 2 of them down, kept one in her mouth, and now she's over there licking them up and spitting them back out so they're being covered with dirt and gravel. And she finally consumed one fully. Now she's going to walk around the other one and decide if she wants it or not. But it looks like Beagle's not a fan. There we go. If you learned anything on our stream today, you learned that beagles, this one in particular, are not too fond of marshmallows. Interesting. Yet she comes over and wants more. And now she's going back to the marshmallow she didn't eat the first. She sniffed it and she walked away. So she's like, no, I made the right decision. All right, I need to read the chats. Yes, you do. You want my attention. 207. Oh, somebody's in here flirting. I don't think those are good for the dogs. Yeah, no shit, man. They look so happy though. Okay, let me enjoy their happy look. They're not jumbos; they're minis. Hell, I was in the store the other day. They got. Have you seen these ones that they make for the s'mores? They look like a damn pancake. It looks like a biscuit. What the hell are we doing with our marshmallows in this country? When did that start? Biscuit marshmallows. And they're getting us on the s'mores too. I saw a s'mores kit and I'm like, that's cool. S'mores kit. And I'm looking at it. Okay, it's about $10. All right. Now, but what does it come with? Okay. Comes with some marshmallows. Comes with one Hershey's bar, I think. And probably a small Hershey's bar. And maybe, I don't know, 2 or 3 graham crackers in there. Call it a day. Yay, look, it's for 4th of July. And then you get it home and you open it and you go, oh no, how disappointing. I thought it was going to be so much more than what it actually is. Wow, what is going on with me today, man? I don't know what's happening. Well, I kind of know what's happening. A little bit. All right, let's do another question. All right, sorry about that, guys. I had to take a snack break. He just called his dog a what? What did I call my dog? Or I caught him doing? Oh, yeah. Was he doing it again, or was she doing it again? She was doing it earlier. I'm not too concerned about it because she's not like one to do that very often. I think with her, it's just a butt scratch. But I've heard if dogs do it a lot, it could be a sign that they have worms or something. Is that true? Um, so when I see them doing it, I mean, it's gross as hell. But it is on concrete, so I mean, I get it. I get it how that would feel, concrete. That's a lot of pressure there. All right, where were we? Okay. Let me take a drink though. 213. Mm. Guys, I promise you, man, I am dead serious when I tell you if you can find a way to be outdoors just sitting for, I don't know, even 15 minutes a day, a place where you can just relax, that's not where you can actually hear nature. Like back here, yeah, I hear my air conditioning, but it's that doesn't bother me because it's like one of those soothing background noises. Um, but when I hear the birds, I'm telling you, man, there's something therapeutic about it. I know I'm high, and that has something to do with how I feel right now. But you got to agree with that. It's true. It's true. There's nothing. Yeah, there's nothing that I will remember. Like right there, right through the. Okay. All right. So how's your weekend, guys? You have any stories you want to tell me? I would love to attempt to read them and define them and talk about it. Let's talk about that, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that may be. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Hey, hey, let's talk about it. You want one, Mommy? Here. When you have dogs, multiple dogs, more than two, I think, they will have some strange behaviors, like where they will not be interested in a food. You know what I mean? They won't be interested at all in a snack you have in your hands. And I mean, you can give it, you can put it right in front of their nose. They'll sniff it. I always do it to Mose first because he's the alpha. He's the. And look. Let me take that. I don't even want to say he's the alpha. He's the top dog because that alpha term. My God, man, they're making it this thing. But so I always offer it to him first because I understand who he is, and he'll sniff it. You know, he'll sniff it, and then he'll reject it, and then next I'll go to Rue. Now Rue is not going to turn down food. She just not. Every now and then, once in a blue moon, she'll turn it down. But why? It's like, Rue, baby. See, I mean, here, come here. And then here he comes. Now that's exactly the point I wanted to make right there. He proved it. Him who was not interested in that marshmallow at all 30 seconds ago, because he sees that she, and I think she's his rival. Like I hate to get too deep about that, but she came in and he was a mama's boy, you know, and then she came in and we showed him some affection or showed her some affection, and next thing you know, that one's a little jealous. But you see that behavior, and it's very interesting to me. And it's the same thing, you know, with you'll just see that they see another dog wants it, and all of a sudden they want it. You know what I mean? It's a toddler-like behavior. It's kind of a Trump-like behavior. Yeah, that's what I would say. That was a long way to go for that, wasn't it? Was the payoff worth it? I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. This is so bad. So bad. If you're a new sub in here right now, I want to apologize to you. I will let you know. I'm definitely not always like I am right now. Okay, I'm not. I promise you. I'm right now. I'm liver cheese turned up. I'm liver cheese loud. And sometimes we can have fun, but you gotta let me be me. Everything I do is not gonna be a hit. You know, I did my scarf thing earlier, you know, and everybody gets so, what is the deal with rainbows, man? I swear, guys, I mean, come on, man. I'm just flabbergasted, completely flabbergasted by this rainbow thing that's going on. I swear to you, man, it's just so damn childish. So damn childish, man. Think about it. I mean, really think about it. I ain't coming after any of you guys. I'm giving you a point of view that I think that is a childish thing, that people would think that a rainbow in any way belongs to them, first off, and number two, that the other person can't use that rainbow. Right? It's a rainbow in nature. Why are we talking about rainbows? Oh yeah. Because people getting angry about rainbows and stuff. This rainbow means it's God. Rainbow means God's love, and this rainbow's gay and lesbian couples, gay and lesbian people, and somehow you think those two things are, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I think that the gay and lesbian people, if they made that their thing, then why can't they have their fucking thing? You know what I mean? It's like, what are we're talking about colors here now? We're talking about a rainbow? You know, guys, I can't sit back and watch it. I cannot watch you people do this to yourself. I love you all so much. Fucking stop. 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 Rainbows. 2026. And we really think we're close to tackling racism. All right, let's get back to some fun. Here we go. All right, here we go. So sorry, guys. All right. How many I got in here? What do I got? 4 of you. You hardcore. Y'all are hardcore. I wonder how long y'all been in here. Hell, you might just be coming through. I don't know. I'm not reading your chats. I'm such a terrible host. Terrible. Racism is not alive, man. Okay, here we go. I don't know, man. This one's got like, I think you guys are. I think that I feel like I would have a difficult time with it, but I also have a little THC in my system, so but I think you guys can handle this. Okay. All right. It is. You ready? Here we go. Rank these bands. Band BANDS, from best to worst. So hold on. So you want your best, the shittiest band on the list, you want on the bottom, your favorite, you want on the top, and then you decide in the middle. Okay? Right? I hope I explained that correctly. Rank these bands from best to worst. All right, here we go. Aerosmith, Bon Jovi, Def Leppard, Guns N' Roses, and we'll stop there. Because if you get too many, it's chaos. Very, very chaotic. Holy shit, man. Couldn't get up there for a minute. All right. Surely some of you people are not done by now. Let's see. Acting tough. Oh, y'all fighting with each other? It's okay. Where's the tough guy energy Chico? What are y'all doing? Who's fighting? What are y'all fighting for? What are we fighting for? Dun, 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 dun. Bum, 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 bum. What are we fighting for? Oh my goodness. Hey, baby. No, not you. Well, you're my baby too, but you're too big and too nasty right now. Go away. I feel like you rolled in something. You we can't be doing that close love, and I feel like you've been rolling in something. Oh, they're such amazing creatures, but you got to understand, even sometimes amazing creatures do some animalistic things, like rolling in nasty stuff. Why do you guys do that? And I mean, it's most dogs too. It is most dogs. Why? I know it doesn't have something to do with scent. They're marking their territory, or they're putting that scent on them so they can go put it in the house. I don't know, man, but it's annoying. It's annoying. It first you're looking and you think, oh, look at it, look, she's being cute, and then you realize, no, that's not a being cute roll on her back. That's a roll on her back. I'm rolling around in feces or dead animal. Yeah. So I mean, she's cute though. Sometimes I won't think about that. I'll just get in there, but I don't know. She's yeah, man. I got a good gummy. What you doing, Beats? You hot, baby? You got water, right? Yeah. I asked her, you got water? I guess I want to keep myself out of trouble in case there's no water over there. There's water. Let's see what we got. Oh, this guy crashing out hardcore. Oh, somebody's crashing out. That's when you throw it on the barbecue. Hardcore. How can you read with the sunglasses on? What's up, Throp? How long you been in here, bro? Did you just get in here? Wait. Okay, so if your father told your mama to shut up, would that be okay? Weren't you taught to if my father told my mother to shut up, would that be okay? Weren't you taught to respect women? Oh, wait, never mind. You were taught by misogynists. Oh, some bullshit. It fell down. It pulled itself down before I could read it. Sorry, I'm having teleprompter issues on bullshit comments. All right, we'll move on. Where are we at? Just trying to rock on now. Hey, show your face. You guys are the one that's labeling me. What's going on, Generation X? I can't even keep up. Hey, show your face, I said. Have you not been disrespected to the host? You only get what you receive, Jen. Okay, don't pretend to be Christian now, huh? You've never read the Bible. Stop it. Oh boy. Woo, you guys getting hot in head. What time is it, man? It's 2:28. 2:28 on a Saturday. I mean, I don't know. I just think there's times when you should just go, oh, let's talk about marshmallows and the shitty things that they're made of. Let him read the ingredients to that bag of marshmallows and somehow try to make it interesting. I make it interesting to my own brain. It's not. I mean, I do it in my own head. It's not like But they were calling me. They were absolutely calling me. So yeah, that gummy was a good one. It's got me in the munchkins. I'm definitely in the munchkin stage. Here. Here, baby. Oh my gosh. You're so cute when you take well, come over here. Come over here quick. While you can. Come over here. Here. Come here. Oh, what have I done? I'm going. Oh, y'all can't see it anyway. Shit. Can y'all? Hang on. Well, I'm sitting in the way of it. Like, let's see what happens if I do this. No, I should. Okay, I'll stop giving my dog marshmallow. But again, they're minis. They're minis. Don't you judge me. Don't you judge me, man. If we get hit by a meteorite in the next 5 minutes, then I'll be the one that's right. I gave her what she loved right before she got shot down by a meteor. Did you get shot down by a meteor? Don't get shot down by a meteor. All right, look. I got to tell you guys, sometimes little pieces of gold come out, and you got to be ready for it. Don't get shot down by a comet. I think we're looking at a big phrase here. I think we could make this pretty big. Don't get shot down by a comet. There's just it's such an interesting turn of phrase that you can make so much about it. You know, you can make so much up about it. And then I'm gonna forget it, like I just did. I just forgot it. Oh, don't get shot down by a comet. Yeah, don't get shot. See, I just re-enjoyed it. I got off track. I forgot what I was talking about, and then when I remembered it, it made me laugh. It made me laugh again. That was the second time. Don't get shot down by a comet. Y'all write that down, and tomorrow when I'm not, intoxicated or whatever you want to call it, you can give it back to me, and if it has a good reaction, or if I might be embarrassed by it. I don't know. I think it's a good one. I don't know. I heard it. I heard it, and it sounded kind of like lightning. I was like, wait a minute. Don't get shot down by a comet. There's something about that, guys. I keep running it by, and every time I run it by, it seems to get better and better. Yes. Don't get. I mean, it almost sounds like it sounds like it should be in some major movie or something. You know, like the last scene or something. Maybe the hero's telling the kid, "Don't get shot down by a comet, boy." What would that kid? It could mean anything. It could mean anything. I love it. I think it's all right. This is gold, guys. I hope you have your pen and paper because now it's rolling. I'm like a what do you call them machines they used to turn and shit would fly off of them? Not shit would fly off. Thread. Thread would fly off. You remember that? I'm like that. I'm turned. Wait. There was a giant machine, right, that they'd turn. And it would just keep rolling stuff out. Is what I was trying to say. Yeah. I'm like one of those big ass wheels that you roll. Once the good ideas start, it just doesn't stop. All right, so who's got something for me? Pretty sure nobody owns rainbows. They made false witness against me. Are y'all taken care of? Or y'all? Your chat is weird. Our chat's not weird, bro. Well, I'm weird. Hell yeah. No, you can call me weird. Don't call my people weird. My people good people. The rainbow is God's promise. That's your religion, bro. That's your religion. It ain't mine. What can I tell you, man? It's your religion. It's not mine. Sorry. That's for you to follow. That's not for me to follow. You think you really hurt me by calling me a troll? Do you think you really hurt me by calling me a shameless troll? Do you really think you troll me? Do you? Do you? All right. Where are we at? Man, that gummy got me. It's weird too. The thing that the thing that is strange about that gummy. Well, I mean, it makes sense when you really think about it. But they're not as strong as the other gummies I was taking. They're 400 milligrams, I think, instead of 5. But I did take a whole one, and I haven't been doing that. I've been taking like a half and a quarter one of those, and they've been working for me. So I don't know why. I just decided to pick a whole one up and toss it into my mouth, whatever it was, 4 hours ago, 3 hours ago now. And here we are. So we proceed. What happened? What'd you do? No. All right. What were we doing? We were grow up, kid. Oh, here we go. Okay, let's see what we got here. Nobody answered my last question. Y'all probably did. Am I just? It's not going to happen again. I'm not going to. If y'all answered my question that we were playing here, and I did not see it in time, and it's way back up top somewhere, and I'm not going. I can't scroll back and find them. Sorry. I was not skipping you. Okay. It was a question that probably never should have been asked. It was too broad, too long. That's what she said. This is actually a good question. At first, it doesn't seem like it's a good question, but it is. Okay, let it hit. Let it really hit. You've got a pistol with one bullet. We with each other? Pistol with one bullet. Would you rather face an angry wolf or an angry cobra? Pistol with one bullet. Would you rather face an angry wolf or an angry cobra? And there you go. I'm gonna let y'all. I actually want to do this one. Let's do this one. Y'all can fight and argue and stuff, but let's try this. Let's do this one. Let's do it live. Ah. Who wants to go back inside? I want them. So, only my baby girl is staying out. Do you pretend to be cowboy generation stupid? What does that mean? I didn't even see who wrote it. Well, y'all are really going at it in there, man. Wolf, shut up. Oh, I should ask Throbbing. Throbbing, are you I mean, what do you consider yourself like as far as like nah, not gonna ask you that. Stupid. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I was happy to meet you yesterday, man. All right, what was the question again? Do you have a son? Do you have a snake in your boot? Oh, sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that. What's happening? Oh, y'all are really having fun. Hi, Holly. How are you? Welcome to whatever's happening in the chat. There's a lot happening. And nobody will take me seriously. No, they can go. Maybe I can ask you that question, Julie. Julie, right? You have a gun with one bullet. One bullet. One bullet in a gun. Would you rather face an angry wolf or an angry cobra? Oh man, I don't know how I'm gonna be able to keep up with this. You guys out of control with this chat today. Out of control. I love your shirt. My shirt? Oh, thank you. Do you see the shirt? It's kind of a divisive shirt for a lot of people. I just think it's a topic of conversation. If somebody really wants to have it with you, they'll see your shirt and they'll come up and have it with you. You know, if they have a differing opinion of somebody throwing up on top of a Nazi symbol, yeah, I'd be interested in hearing your opinion on that. I'd be real interested in hearing your opinion on that. Sorry, Gen X, but Generation's attacking your subs, and that's why nobody is answering your questions. He's a distraction. What's he saying? Uh, I mean, it's y'all's decision. All right, here we go. Y'all decision. One, to kick him. One, to kick him. Two, to keep him. Kick him or keep him. One, kick him. I mean, is there any? Yeah, is there any hope for the guy? Is it just all just the same taglines and stuff like that, or is it just because if it's that, we have to kick him, no problem. All right. The crowd had spoken. It's got to pop up. Sorry, trying to do something. I can't do it right now for some reason. What am I missing? What am I missing? Oh, there it is. All right. All right, we're back. I'm back. I'm back in the New York groove. I'm back in the New York groove. Oh, we're having some fun. All right, this is an easy question for everybody. Everybody, it's an easy one. What song? Hold on, let me read those. Feel like I'm missing something important. Am I missing something important? It's really gone because I'd love to talk about other stuff. Hey, let's go to New York next, by the way. Now we can get back to the topic. Believe it or not, I'll take the Cobra. Chico, reasoning or just it's a good one. Cobra. My camera about to fall down. It is, ain't it? My camera moving, and you're like, your camera's moving. No, y'all want to see it fall over. Y'all love chaos and destruction. That's what y'all love. All right, the question is this. I love you guys. What song do you play on the jukebox if you absolutely want the entire bar to sing along with you? What song do you play on the jukebox if you want the entire bar to sing? Ooh, let's get it. Now he's going to talk for hours and not read the chat. Yeah, that's probably what's going to happen. You're not wrong. It's just crazy. LOL. What song, guys? Okay, here we go. We got Tequila. Are you talking about the song Tequila Rabbit? Because there's a problem with that. Well, no. It is a sing along. Okay. That's interesting. He was trying to fit that in there, and I thought I wasn't going to ask. He wanted me to fall into that trap. Because Tequila is an instrumental, but it does stop at one point and say Tequila. So you see what I'm saying there? I like that, man. You're right about that. I was getting ready to try to shred it. Okay, Rabbit, I got you. I'm feeling it, brother. And Peekaboo says, blame it all on my roots. I showed up in boots, ruined your black tie affair. The last one to know, the last one to show, I was the last one you thought you'd see there. And I saw the surprise and the fear in his eyes. I took his glass of champagne. I told you said, honey, we may be through, but you'll never hear me complain. 'Cause I got friends in low places where the whiskey drowns and the beer chases your blues away. A little bit off there. And I'll be okay. All right, everybody. I'm not big on social graces. Think I'll slip on down to the oasis. So I got friends, low places. All right. I did. Sorry if you didn't enjoy that. It's not for everyone. I love rock and roll. Yes, that's a good one. Get everybody to sing to that one to Holly. Great answer. Bro, I'm gonna call you when you calm down. Throbbing's funny. That's funny as hell, man. Yes. Tennessee Whiskey. There's another one. Got some good songs on here. Holly, Margaritaville. Yes, indeed. It's a good one too. I ate a whole bag of gummies and fill it for like 10 minutes. Getting the wrong gummies, Fish Guru. I'm going to give it a few hours. I've never just tried one. Perhaps that's my problem. Just one. I mean, Guru, I don't know, man. You gotta make sure the milligrams are going to be high enough. You know, you do have some ridiculous ones. You've got the they're called Smacked, and those guys, they're 1,000 milligrams. It's a big gummy. I mean, it's pretty sizable. It's flat. It's very strange. I mean, it's not too much to handle, but I mean, for 1,000 milligrams, though, you know that's if you're having problems with other ones. I mean, maybe you would be okay with it, but I don't know, man. 1,000's a lot. Or you could just eat half of it, do 500 of it. That's where people, you know, we need to really push that side of gummies to people who are considering it. You know, some people are like, well, I don't know how I'm going to tolerate it or whatever. It's a gummy. It's a little square cube. All you got to do is bite you off a half or even a quarter of one. You know, if you want to start out light. So I mean, that's what's cool about it. You can dose up and down. You know, if you one night you're feeling like, yeah, I really want to go at it. You know, you can whatever 500, 600 milligrams. It just, I'm starting to hear shit. This is Gummy Talk with Liver Cheese. No, but and for people, you know, I had a conversation earlier where I was talking about I don't want to. A lot of people, guy in here today, talked about celebrating 13 months of sobriety, and you know, we were all yes, absolutely. You know, everybody we're cheering it on, and we love that kind of stuff. And I understand that the vibe and kind of negative nature it can give off where if I'm in here taking gummies, you know. But you know, I bring it up because I want, if these guys have an issue with it or whatever, I would like them to speak up about it, you know. I mean, we're never gonna make everybody happy every which way, you know, but gummies they're not but people really get scared by gummies. We're starting to get that down a little bit. Less people are getting scared by it. Most people are starting to say, yeah, gummies are all right, because that other shit they're selling, you know, the gas station Oxy, the 7 tabs, that kind of stuff. No. And that messes it up for the gummies, because the gummies are just down here like, no, I'm down here. You won't abuse me. And the 7 tabs up there like, here I am. I'm really going to knock your pain out, you know. 7 tabs are no. They're a no-go, man. If they're still even in your area, they're jacking them off shelves right now in our gas stations, and they should. When I went in to get my gummies, they still had a few left, and I'm like, man, y'all got to get rid of these damn things. I can't even see them. One of my guys, Brandon Clark, he's a basketball player for the Memphis Grizzlies. That's how he died. He had a drug overdose. But what was interesting about the toxicology report was his drug. The drug was that whatever the 7 tab is, 7 tab Z something. But he took 7 of them. He took 7 of them at one time, and he died. Now, look, man, I get it. You could come at me and say, well, that just means he overdosed. Maybe he did it on purpose. I don't think he did it on purpose. I think that it's one of those pills that once it grabs you, it wants more. It wants more. It wants your milligrams to increase. It really, you know, it starts losing its effectiveness really quick. If you don't know what 7 tabs is, it's a pill that you can get at some gas stations around the country, and they're banning it all over the place, left and right, because what it does is it emulates the sensations and feel of Oxycontin. And I can speak on it because I've had it. And yeah, it's almost like your body tells you right when you take it, your body, because I would get nauseous. I got really nauseous, you know. but your body kind of lets you know. There's another side of me though that thinks that, you know, there's people out there. There are people who have really, really, really terrible pain, but I want to get those people and pull them down into gummies. You know what I mean? I want you to come down to the gummies. Stay away from that unregulated stuff. So Brandon Clark, rest in peace. So don't touch the 7 tabs. A lot of that stuff in there is unregulated, and to some extent, gummies are unregulated. I've had experiences where I had 100 milligram gummy that really messed me up, or it might have even been 50. I can't remember if it was 100 or 50. If Tyson was here, he would know. But it made me crazy, you know, where another type of gummy, 500 milligrams, may just make me all right, you know. So there's a ways to go as far as like getting those things precise. Gummies are strange in this way too. I'll put it to you this way: if you use them enough, they will lose a little bit of their potency, like a lot of other drugs. But what was I talking about? I was talking about gummies. Was I talking about the benefits of gummies and I can't remember what I was talking about? Wow. All right, critical thinkers, come together here. I don't know what's happening. I have no idea what we're even talking about. I swear to God, guys, I love you all. Thank you for putting up with me. All right, I saw another Cobra. Look like a CCR kind of guy. I do like CCR, bro. What's up, Not a Gray? Oh, Not a Gray. I'm total Yankee, but I love my old country. That's funny, man, that you mentioned that, Not a Gray. You know what I heard today? Today I heard it. What's it today? Wait, let me think. Yeah, it was today. Dwight Yoakam's version of Little Sister, Don't You? Little sister, don't you? Little sister, don't you kiss me once or twice and tell me that it's nice and then you're gone. Little sister, don't you do what your big sister done? I really want to go into Elvis's next part where he kind of growls, but we're not going to do that. That was my Liver Cheese's impersonation of Dwight Yoakam and Little Sister, which I heard on the radio today. Thank you for that, Not a Gray. Good stuff, too. That's the night that the lights went out in Georgia. Love me some Reba. I don't know it well enough to sing it, though, man. Chico. Yeah, it's a great song. It is. When I think of Reba, that's one of the top songs that pops up. That and Fancy. To me. So thank you for that comment. Oh my God, my dog I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna beat him up. I'm gonna punch him out. I'm gonna say, put up your paws. Stop demanding that I get up and open the door every 10 minutes. I can't decide if I want to be with you or if I want to be in the cool air. What do I do? Oh, I'll stand at the window and bark at the top of my lungs, top of my voice. Can you hear him? I don't know if you can hear him, but I gotta open the door. That son of a. Oh, you're gonna go in it? So you're gonna go in, you're gonna come out? Okay. Here we go. Come on, carousel. Start the carousel. Who's coming in? Who's coming in? Who's going out? Bruno, you good? Okay, come on. I'm not calling. I was asking if you want to come out. Hey, why are you barking now? You're outside, bro. Momo, you're outside. Why? Why are you barking like that? You're outside. Woo, that took way more effort than it should have. Another sign those gummies are working their magic as we speak. All right, let me read some of these comments. I like the song Ponche and Lefty. I grew up. My dad was into that. I like that old country stuff too. I like to have a voice too. So sometimes you're way behind, sir. 251. Holy shit. Holy crap. Okay, hold on. Okay, so y'all are talking about weed gummies for pain. Yes, I'm a weed delivery service, and I promise you, weed gummies will not stop pain. Well, I mean, hold on. I mean, it. You know, my mother's had them. She's older, and she's got mild arthritis pain, and she, maybe it's all in her head. I'm not saying you're not right there, man, but I'm saying maybe it's a placebo effect, and they're thinking, oh, okay. No, for severe pain, no, absolutely not. Donald, I'm a little stoned right now, so taking me a second to kind of read through it after I make a point halfway through it for some odd reason. Thank you for your comment. And yeah, when you talk about a 9 herniated disc, a fractured skull, rheumatoid arthritis, you're talking about severe pain. Severe pain. If I implied that, and I see where you're talking about. I see what you're talking about. But I had to. That's the only way I could really go because when I'm thinking of that 7-tab, that's what talking about taking people from 7-tab to weed. That it's I would rather you not try to go out and get Oxy or something like that, because that's what 7-tab replicates. And by the way, I didn't finish my story on that. I've had it before, and it absolutely does replicate oxycodone. There's no doubt about it. It absolutely replicates it almost to a point where it's disturbing. Actually, past the point that it's disturbing. I'm going to read that long one. Oh, okay, I'll start comment that one. Okay, hold on. Why did I stop, man? I'm still way behind. So that's what I was implying, man. No, in no way. I get what you're saying. I totally get what you're saying. When you're talking about severe pain like that, gummies they're not gonna help that. I get what you're saying completely, brother. And that's not what I meant to imply at all. I would just rather them come that way instead of going out and searching for something else, because all that shit's unsafe. And again, I admitted earlier that I think gummies are somewhat unsafe too, but I think that they've been around a little bit longer. You know what I mean? They're to the point now where they're starting to, I don't know. We need some regulation on them. So when we talk about the government, Tennessee stepping in, coming up, it's okay. But the thing about their regulation, though, they're going to make it like 0.003% or something per gummy. And I mean, to me, that's a racket, bro. That's just a racket. What are you going to get 40 gummies for $50? And you could used to take one gummy and turn it into 4 gummies, and that's 4 nights of maybe not. I'm not saying for pain relief. For zoning out of what is going on around. Here's a simple way to explain it. Okay, I'm an empath, and as an empath, gummies help me. They help me. They really, I don't know. There's something, because when you take a gummy, you get philosophical. You want to talk about the universe. You want to, and don't get hit by a comet, son. Don't get hit by a comet. You feeling it? See, I let it bake there for a while. You thought I forgot all about it, didn't you? Oh no. Oh no. I'm not. I mean, I'm old. I'm old. I'll be the first to tell you I'm an old ass man. But I'm still breathing over here. I'm a fossil, but I'm still alive. And I just want the people that I leave behind to be happy and not be killing one another. But I mean, it's such a horrible thing to be kind to other human beings. And a lot of people are like, "Oh, kind, 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 I'm so kind." But I'm telling you, man, I've always known that my entire life, and I wish I could say I've been a kind person all my life, but I haven't. I haven't been a kind person for all my life, and that's probably like anybody out there. And that's all it's saying. And make an effort maybe to try to be kind. See what it feels like. Because it could be like, I'm serious. And I've seen some people that I can tell, they're trying, they're really trying. I saw a guy, I've seen the red hats say, they'll say something nice to a black person or something when they're out or something. And hey, I appreciate that kind of stuff. But you got to understand, you're not, and then you go home and you put comments up about, because you see stories about so many black people murdering and looting or rioting and whatever, and you put these stories up, and that's all you don't think of these as people anymore. These are just Americans, man. They're out there. They're scared. They're scared as hell. They're yelling at the top of their lungs. I need help. We need help. And it's not. It's just. It's so clear. Our country right now is in such strife, but the strife that we're in it shouldn't include the culture wars. It shouldn't include any of that shit. It should matter is livable wages and livable wages is yeah, I'll go with that. Let's get livable wages. How about that? That's a good start for everybody, right? I mean, you can have one or two less yachts. You'll be okay. You'll be okay, fat cat up there, you pedophile on your yacht, and you got a fleet of yachts. Oh no, my company didn't grow. My company didn't grow for the 10th year in a row like it has. They expect their profits to always go up. I have a real problem with that. A real problem with that. That ain't the way it should work. We don't need to get into that mindset of, oh, we can get this many profits. Oh, that means, oh, well, let's try to get this many. Oh, look, we can get this many. Let's get this many then. I mean, when's it going to stop, man? When's too much out of our pockets going to be enough? And you could argue with me all day. It is out of our pockets. Again, at the end of the day, they pay less percentage wise. You can come in here and tell me they pay 42% of the taxes. I don't give a shit. That just shows you how much the income discrepancy is. So it doesn't help your argument. It doesn't help your argument to come in here with that. Yeah, I mean, we could all, hell yeah, let's all, I mean, it's a simple message. I mean, it's not, why does everybody I mean, why do we in this country, do we have so many BBLs, billionaire ball lickers? I don't understand the concept of it. I honestly, it's the strangest thing. All right, I'll be right back, guys. Give me 1 second. Don't leave me. Love you. Gotta take a call. are back. Back, 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 back. We're back. Oh, we're back. We're back. We're back again. Oh, we're back. We're back. We're back. We're back again, and we're back. 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 We're back again. I'm not gonna lie, guys. That one took a lot out of me. Oh, yeah, that was a lot of energy to throw at one little rant that came through my head. It's one thing you'll learn if you're new to this channel. I love you guys. Hit that sub button. We need you. We got a love train here. I mean, clearly we're not going to do this every single night because I got to work too. I promise you, I still got to work. I promise. I guarantee you, I got to at least attempt, to bring in some little bit of money for the household. So you get what I'm saying. Anyway, what was I talking about anyway? Oh shit, I forgot already. I mean, shoot, I forgot already. Yeah, try to keep it clean. All right, yeah, that song. That's what we were talking about. Wow, that was oof. All right, but I feel better having done it. So if you got any kind of enjoyment out of it, cool. And if you just wanted to laugh at me, that's cool too. Love you. Popping in again. What's up, Kyle? Kyle. North Star, I'll pray for you. What are you praying for North Star for? What's going on? Thanks, I'm a free man still. Okay. I'm a free man still. Court went good. How long you been in here, man? Okay, just a minute. Cool. Court went good. Hold on, let me start it so we can read this together. Start making another song there, man. Thanks, I'm a free man. Still, LOL. Court went good. I was given 6 more months to complete my probation classes and stuff. Got lucky. Prayer and positive energy worked. Yeah, man. North Star, that message last night. I'm telling you, man. I was sitting there and it came through, and I think I was dozing off. It was late, wasn't it? Like 1:30 in the morning or something, right? It was pretty late. But I had figured out, well, let me find his channel and let me sub him. It's not like I do that for many people. But if you guys ever want me to do that, or you want any of our people to do that, then, you can talk to him about that in here. I have no problems with that. If you're one of my subs and you're promoting something you're doing, come on and do it. As long as it's not like some, you know what I mean? Some like, we're not getting into any of that stuff right now. All right, where were we? Let me read some of these. Hang on. I don't even know if I can get up. All right, what do we got? I'll try not to do anything stupid. This is my last chance. No, man, I was so damn happy to read that. I was just like, oh, that's so freaking cool. Because hey, if you hadn't watched it, man, go back and watch. I'm telling you, watch that live from last night. Because I'm glad I left it up there. I thought about not putting it up there, and it better be up there. I think it's up there. I think. I don't know. It says your name, North Star Alpha, and says update or whatever. So I guess it might be up there still. But no, I found it, and I was hoping that. I didn't think he saw it. I thought, oh well, he's gone now. And then I was thinking on the feed last night, I was telling people, well, even if we were going to give you another day or two if you listen to the stream. But the stream was entirely about you. There were some people talking about some other things, but for the most part, we were waiting on you to show up. So I'm so glad you did, even though it was whatever time it was. I was awake for whatever reason. So yeah, thank you for that, man. And I do think I do believe that. Now you can hey, if you want to say prayers worked, say prayers worked. If you want to say good thoughts worked, say good thoughts worked. I like to think of it, it's just good vibes, man. We're sending, it's from our group. Boom, that's for that person because they're special. Boom, that's because that person because they're super special. No, I love all you guys. I think you're all special because you continue to talk when a lot of times people don't these days. All right, now let me try to get up here and read some more. Man is nothing more than his plan. He exists only to the extent it fulfills himself. He is therefore nothing else than his ensemble of his acts, nothing less than his life. Thank you, Leo. I'll try not to do anything stupid. It's my last chance. North, I'm glad, dude. I was just about to ask about you. North, you're gonna be okay, my dude. I'm glad to hear that update. I'm curious now. I want to go back and listen. Thanks, everyone. I was still stressed after. Well, if you do go back and listen, Holly, it's only I think it's like 42 minutes, which for us that's pretty short. So, I mean, and there's some cool new things that happen in there. There's a couple of things that I get embarrassed over. I mean, not from what I did. I was actually very somber last night. I was wearing these to read the comments so I could really read them. I didn't care. I just wanted to see if his name popped up in there, and it did. So it didn't then, but it did now. It did last night. So we're all good. Life is rough, man. Hold on, wait a minute. Thanks, everyone. I still stressed after the court a little bit, but feeling better. Life is rough, man. And sometimes you just feel like no matter where you turn, bad shit just happens. So glad it worked out. And yeah, that's good stuff. It's good stuff. Yeah, man. We just, we all deserve those chances. I don't. With anybody who comes in here and they talk about that kind of stuff with me, I understand that's a big deal. To talk about that with other people. So that means a lot, and I'll always try to use my best judgment. I always think people deserve second chances, third chances, fourth chances, fifth chances, sixth chances. If it involves drugs and things like that, I think that you have to have more chances. Sometimes people they're close, to wanting that help, but they're not quite there. And it's hard. You can't sit there and let them, ruin their lives or whatever because of whatever addiction they have. What are we talking about? No. But when they in their mind they want to change, that's when they should get their real chance. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying the other ones weren't real, but damn drugs, man, they can do terrible things to wonderful people. I've seen it happen. I hate that more people actually don't. I think that'd be a good slogan. I mean, drugs do terrible things to wonderful people. Wow, I like that one. Write that down. You use that. If anybody wants to use that and go chase that paper, go ahead, do it, man. Go ahead, do it. You got my good grace. Give me 1 second, guys. Sorry. All right, guys. So I'm sorry people keep calling me. Hope that didn't come out wrong. I'm not great at conversation. I don't even remember what we were talking about, Holly. Oh boy, what is going on with you guys today? I feel some energy out here. Do we need to sit down and talk about it? Huh? What do y'all think? Should we have a roundtable discussion right now? Yeah, should we? Y'all, you want to? Okay, come on over. Come on. Come on, don't sit over there and be an ass. Come on over. You're going to be a part of it. Come on, you're going to be a part of it. Come on. Come on. All y'all, huddle up. Huddle up. Huddle up. All of you, huddle up. Come here. Come here. Come here. Huddle up. Come here. Oh, hold on. Y'all want to see the huddle? Come on. Come on, let's huddle. Let's all huddle. Okay, now, we may be in bad moods today because Daddy got high too early. And you're not paying him, he's not paying us enough attention. I get that. But let's not take it out on each other, okay? Because we're all one pack. Now, I gave you the attention that you so much deserve. We're not near your food time, though. So you're not, if you're trying to trick me into feeding you, then that's just not happening. See, I play 4-dimensional chess. Yes. You think I'm going this way? No, look away. You think I'm going this way? Wow. Wow, that was stone cold now. But in my defense, I do have sirens going on behind me. That's why she left. She didn't leave because she was trying to make my argument sound soft or look soft. No, she heard that siren back there. She knew Daddy was dead serious. She knew Daddy had his real tone. He's okay. This isn't playtime tone. You know the ones. She go, that's the thing. You need to bottom out yourself and truly be truly miserable to change your ways. Just keep bobbing my head. I mean, unfortunately, that's the case a lot of times. I wish it wasn't. I wish it wasn't. But also we say try to put yourselves in other people's shoes, and you do, but you need to also think about the fact that maybe they just don't think like you do about certain things. Wait, what were we talking about? Sirens, right? This is so terrible. Okay, guys. Hey, guess what? I do have to run. I love all you guys. Okay, I love every one of you. If I didn't read your comment, I might come back on a little bit, but I gotta go. I got something. Love you. Bye.